time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go viral.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? We are back. What's the word, Viral Gang?
What's the deal?
Shout out everybody in the chat. Shout out everybody in the comments. Shout out all the supporters. Share, like, subscribe to the channel, man. We back in the building. It's been a while. Cali, what's the deal, man?
Man, I'm fresh off the slave shift.
What's the deal, man?
Happy New Year, baby. I'm back, baby. Viral Gang.
It been a minute, man. It's a lot going on in Cali. I don't know if y'all are in Cali or not, but if you're not, half of Cali is on fire, man. We've been inhaling these ashes, this smoke, ducking these fires. It's a lot going on. It's getting wicked out here in Cali. So we've been out of the office, but we are back.
Every day, I mean, the new year started off crazy. Every single day has been something different.
Every single day. The world been like one big episode of like Gotham City or something.
It's crazy, huh?
It's been like Batman. Like, man, we had a terrorist attack here. We had Teslas blowing up.
Yeah.
I just seen the Bronx was on fire earlier, so I'm like, man, what's going on? Hawaii was on fire, Cali on fire,
bird flu,
New York. Oh my
bird
God!
flu,
Whatever they remixed in this flu, because I caught it.
Oh God!
I caught that. Whatever they got in this flu,
My nigga, the chicken head flu. God damn.
Bro, listen, I don't know if it's the pigeon flu, the crow flu, whatever bird flu that is deadly. It's different, bro. I never had
Worse than COVID?
like worse than. It's neck and neck, because when I caught COVID, I caught pneumonia with it. So that's what really put me down. But this flu, I don't remember ever feeling like that. It was different, bro. I caught it on New Year's Day, like the night of I caught it on New Year's Day. So I didn't do nothing for New
You know
Year's.
what they gonna say now? You need to get them vaccines viral. You always.
Hey, listen, I didn't get them when I caught COVID. I was in the bed. They telling me I might flatline. I got the thing going. I'm just like, look, if this is my time, this is the way I got to go, I'm going. That's it.
Right, till the wheels fall off, baby.
I know the flu had me feeling like Martin in that one episode. I was sick. I just recovered.
And what's wild, he was laughing at me. Like, oh, man, this nigga, the flu put him out. Next couple. Hey, get her a mic.
Does he watch Martin? He wasn't even around. He wasn't even alive when Martin was out.
Hey, he was floating in his daddy nutsack somewhere.
He caught the rerun.
I caught the rerun.
Hey, but these fires is before we get into that. It's a couple black excellence who done, you know.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to give a shout
out
out to like to Deshaun Jackson. He's gonna be the new Delaware State University coach. That's a black college, man. And then also Vic is going to be a head coach for Norfolk. You know what I'm saying? That shout out to young kids from the urban community. You know what I'm saying? Getting head to coach's job. I definitely believe that Deion Sanders has kind of opened up the floodgates for this shit. You know what I mean? By making black head coaches, you know, more popular. You know what I'm saying? Like how the black quarterback was with Warren Moon and Randall Cunningham. Now we're about to start doing the black head coach thing.
The black head coaches.
You feel what I'm saying? That's going to be like the new thing, especially with the NIL deals. Cats that's already had, they're millionaires. Let's just be real. Now they can get the kids the game once they start going to college.
That's huge for Vic, too. It's like a redemption because, you know, he's from Virginia. So for him to get the head coaching job out there, shout out Vic. It's been a long time coming. His cousin still need a fade, though. They still need to whoop his cousin ass. I can't believe he did that. His cousin went out backwards. But shout out Vic. Shout out Deshaun Jackson. I didn't see Deshaun coming because old boy from the Raiders, he just got fired.
Antonio Pierce.
Yeah. And Tom Brady taking over there. So
For real?
Which is ironic because, well, not as a coach. I think he's like part owner.
Like
or
a
something.
part owner, yeah.
Like,
It's ironic because Brady is the reason that franchise is cursed because they were on the way to the Super Bowl that year. And that's the year the Tuck rule happened when Charles Woodson sacked him and knocked the ball out. That was a fumble.
That was a fumble, man.
That was a fumble. But they invented some made-up rule for Brady. They wound up winning, going to the Super Bowl, and the Raiders never been the same since.
Back in 2002, yeah.
Because you remember, there was a powerhouse back then.
They were.
They was Rich Gannon. Who they had?
Tim Brown. They had
They was
Janikowski as their kicker. Raiders was there. They was the shit once upon a time.
And they ain't been nothing since.
Nah.
Who y'all got winning the Super Bowl this year?
Well, our team's still in it, homie. So I don't give a bias. But I look, outside of Tampa Bay, real talk, realistically, AFC, I'm gonna go with Baltimore. NFC, I want to say Philly, but I think the Lions is gonna take it because they only got to play one more game. So I'm gonna say Detroit and Baltimore. Baltimore get it.
I've been watching
Baltimore.
I
think
Lamar
King
Jackson,
Henry gonna run loose, homie.
You think Baltimore gonna get it?
Man, King Henry gonna run loose on them.
I don't got faith in Baltimore, bro. They always look good, and then Mahomes in the playoffs. Just
Man, that ball.
You always got the Chiefs, son, as an option.
Always, bro.
I don't even want to acknowledge that.
Listen, shout out to the Rams. If we don't win it, I would like to see the Lions get it because they never been and they never got one. And they looking unbeatable right now. And if they don't get it this year, I think it's a wrap for that franchise. So they got to get one for Barry Sanders because they did him dirty.
Buffalo and Detroit, they both to meet in the Super Bowl. Somebody will win the Super Bowl for the very first time out of that franchise. And Minnesota, too. They ain't won one either.
Buffalo's cooked. We blew them out the waters. I don't think they got a chance. But if the Ravens win, they got a black quarterback.
Quarterback.
Like, it's all black.
It's all black. And let's be real. Baltimore's a black city.
That's what I'm saying.
Baltimore's a black city. Man. That DMV.
And their crime has actually dropped. They have a black mayor, I believe, too, who has got the crime down like what's the word for me? Astronomically. Like he's taking it down by a lot. So they're doing a lot of work over there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, Baltimore is different, man. I went out there, everything boarded up. It looked just like the damn Wire.
It really looked like
you
that.
just think that's TV, it's not TV, bro. It looked just like that, like the damn Wire.
I heard the seafood fire out there, though.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Murderland.
Well, they used to have the highest murder rate. I don't know if it's the highest right now. I think Philly got the crown right now. Philly going crazy with the drill. They like Chirac in 2012. They boosted the murder
When
rate.
I think of Philly, I think of Meek Mills, homie. I ain't gonna lie.
He getting killed right now on
Man.
Twitter. He always try to relate to people and then he just get killed because he was talking about having trauma from the fires. You seen that?
I seen
and niggas
that.
is like, man,
He
what the fuck
said
you talking about?
Man, come on, bro. You asked Game for permission to move to California, man, when y'all was beefing, homie.
Hey, shout out to Breezy. I see Breezy got his tinfoil hat on. He said somebody's starting them fires.
Yeah.
He like, man, listen, ain't no coincidence.
They caught one dude, though.
Yeah, they did catch one. We gonna go down that rabbit hole.
That's gonna be a deep. Yeah.
But before we get into that conversation, speaking of the murder rate, your boy is out here trying to boost the murder rate. Joey Badass. We recently did a review of his freestyle. He came out and said it's too much Cali dick licking. We all know that's a reference to Jay-Z's 22 Twos. He said the same thing, too much West Coast dick licking or whatever. And someone from the West took offense to that. Ray Vaughn, TDE up-and-comer, you know what I'm saying? He jumped out there and made a response record. Did you hear it?
No, I haven't heard it. I'm learning right now.
Oh, damn. Okay, we should have played it for you before the show. We was just listening to it. So Ray Vaughn came out, dissed Joey Badass in response to Joey Badass, semi-dissing the West Coast, and he dissed Tory Lanez. Because Tory Lanez, I guess, came out and dissed Kendrick. And to me, this is a rollout for Ray Vaughn. I think Punch told him, like, you know what, jump out there and let's see how the fans react.
Shoot some shots.
Because he don't really have no buzz. You know, he had a buzz on Instagram with the freestyles or whatever. He went to, I think, Power 106 and a couple radio stations and got the buzz off that. But musically, like a song, he don't really have a buzz. So to me, this is almost like a rollout. Kendrick is too big to be going back and forth with Joey Badass.
And Joey Badass kind of connected to the West Coast because he worked for 50 on the TV show, and 50...
Power.
Power, yeah.
Exactly.
See, I was fucking with Joey Badass off of Power, too.
Me
so
too.
Like, damn, cuz, what you mean too much West Coast dick licking?
Yeah.
Where this shit come from?
Man.
I think he was looking for a moment, too. To be honest, they both looking for moments. I think Joey Badass is the bigger star, though, or bigger rapper, and he might have the bigger fan base. But the way the West Coast is coming right now, like the fans, to me, that's what's going to come down to is the fans and what they say and, you know, the memes they do and all of that shit. That's like seeming like what's moving shit right now. So the West Coast fans is really riding for the West Coast right now. So Ray Vaughn, even though he's the smaller rapper, you could say, I think he has that on his side and to his advantage.
Do you think Joey Badass will respond? Well, first of all, before that, what did you think of the track? I mean, he was spitting. But I don't know. It's like he lacking something to me. He had bars, he had punchlines, it didn't move me. It didn't move me like that. And I'm not West Coast biased.
No, you definitely no. You definitely not.
Because they're gonna say, "Oh, you West Coast bias."
He's not a West Coast bias. I'm more of a West Coast bias than this, and he's not a West Coast bias.
I think it's his flow, his like it's almost like for the song because he picked Heart Part 6 as the beat. I think he was just too rough. It was too rough for what it was. It didn't have any flow to me. He was just going off at the mouth and he was saying some shit, but it just didn't hit me either. I'm kind of like, it is what it is.
Put it on for him.
Play it for you.
But turn the volume off because I don't want to get struck. He can listen to it in his ears.
Hey, speaking of West Coast music though, y'all heard that LiAngelo Ball song?
Oh, we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that.
To the swerve on that corner.
We gonna get into that one. We gonna get into that one. He got the song of the year right now.
Man, what? He sound like he should have been born in the 90s, in the 80s with us, grew up in the 90s.
That was like some New Orleans down south type shit.
Project music.
But Rayvon, I think I wasn't feeling it. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to the West Coast. Shout out to Long Beach. You know, Rayvon rep Long Beach.
Yeah.
I don't personally know him, but I know people who do know him. I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling the beat. I think if you was going jump out there for the West Coast, you should have got a hard West Coast beat. He could have got something super West Coast because Dot right now is super West Coast and you defending Dot. So you should have went super West Coast, gave us a West Coast bop. Like I said, the bars were there. We all know he can rap. He's missing something though, that star quality. Joey Badass actually has more of the star quality than Rayvon. Even though Rayvon can technically rap better, musically, Joey Badass might have him song-wise. I never heard Joey Badass in a battle, so I don't know what type of diss record he could make. And
do you fuck with Joey Badass music? Like
no.
I only know a couple songs.
I don't. I only know a couple songs.
Yeah.
I just tried to give him a shot and listen to. He has some cool shit.
Some Third Eye niggas. Like they cool, but that's that Third Eye shit. Him, Capital Steez, all them niggas. Like they had their little moment in the 2012 with like Flatbush Zombies and all that shit. ASAP.
Damn, I forgot about Flatbush.
Yeah, that's when they was like that whole East Coast thing was really cracking. But besides that, I like a couple songs of his, but he not really doing it for me.
He remind me of like a lower budget ASAP Rocky.
Okay,
like I believe Joey Badass has superstar qualities, but he just was missing something as well with the music that just wouldn't push him over the top. But this is a battle no one cares about. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to keep it 100. Nobody give a fuck about it, including myself. I don't want to see Joey Badass and Rayvon going back and forth. Man. I think Rayvon needs to put out a hit and get buzzed that way. I mean, he's trying to take the 50 How to Rob approach, but then it comes off a little corny because you jumping out there defending K-Dot, and K-Dot ain't even defending himself on this at this point because he dissed Tory Lanez, because Tory Lanez dissed K-Dot from behind bars. It's like, wait a minute, nigga, you in LA County Jail. You might want to relax, cause you might got some fades in there, even though he probably in high power.
Know, man.
Yeah, he a celebrity role right now. He a high power, but
it's power and silence. Kendrick, what he does when he's quiet, he just lets these niggas talk themselves in circles till they sound stupid. Cause that's really all he does. Like with shows, with whoever comes out, they just keep trying to fire and fire and fire. Even with Drake, right? Like he don't be saying nothing. He just come out, drop the song, that's it. All the shit you do in between just adds to your corniness and really takes away from you as an artist, and he knows that. I feel like
his biggest flex is his success right now. You know what I'm saying? He getting ready for the Super Bowl. He doing the things that these niggas wish they was in position in. So I mean, I get it. You ain't got to really say much. You know, I know you and I had this conversation about is Kendrick representing the West Coast correctly, and you know he's just doing it his own style. I wish he was a little more vocal, a little more out there, but he's doing it his way. He's flexing on niggas with his success right now. So.
They say he's supposed to get like a 60 million compound in the hills soon.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, he don't go in the hills. Don't go in the hills right now.
What used to be the Palisades is no longer. We, like I said, this
Altadena.
Altadena no longer.
Man.
It's ugly. We gonna go down them rabbit holes.
We can't.
Hollywood damn
we
near
jumping like them flames on the bushes.
We
We shouldn't laugh at that, bro. We should not laugh at that.
Nah, because I got a different take to that fire stuff, man. A lot of people, like Cali just said, might not like what we got to say about it.
Yeah. But what about the LiAngelo Ball thing, man? What you about to say about that?
Maybe, possibly Song of the Year.
Okay.
Because it came out of nowhere. Right now, he got the Song of the Year. Nobody dropped nothing hotter than that. It came out of nowhere. It was unexpected. people damn near thought he was trolling, and then the more you listen, the hotter it got.
Yeah.
Like, damn, this shit a banger.
For real.
And he got it was a video that came out, or a clip of Lonzo in the locker room, and they had another snippet of some shit that sounded crazy. So I'm like, he might really have some heat in the tuck, and we just don't know it yet. They said he coming with something else. Yeah, they say he coming with something else. He's supposed to perform at Rolling Loud LA.
Yeah, I did hear about that. He got a spot for sure for that song. And make a nigga want to throw on that 6X tall tee with the wave cap and the multiple headbands, man. It's breaking that old early 2000 vibe. And I like it, man. You know, the bars is a little, you know what I'm saying, basic for the most part, but the beat is knocking, the hook is going. What he need to do is just get a remix and put some cats from the South on there.
Boosie hit him up and said send it to him so he could put a verse on it.
Okay.
Moneybag Yo.
Moneybag Yo hit him up.
That's a good.
I really don't hear Moneybag on that. I'd rather hear Webby or somebody on
Webby, shit, Manny Fresh,
Manny
Fresh,
Fresh.
Wine. I can hear that.
Put Juvie on that.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Wayne.
saying? That's more of that. They slang more they lane.
Super New Orleans feel. And it's nostalgic.
It definitely
gave you
is.
that nostalgia at a time where music is missing originality and authenticity. That's why it hit. Everybody like, man, I'm tired of all this cookie cutter mumble rap, this corn, this fucking cookie cutter fed bullshit, and bam, out of nowhere, it's wait a minute,
It sounds different from anything that's dropped out right now.
Yeah. Why everybody zig, he zag, and honestly, bro, I didn't even know the cat even had a musical bone in his body. You feel what I'm saying? I was so pressed for him. I thought he was still trying to make the NBA right now. Not even trying to say. I thought he was still the brother, you know, trying to make the G League, trying to get put on for basketball. But I think this is a perfect lane for him because now I feel like it separates him from his other two brothers.
It's crazy because LeVar Ball, which is Pops, he years ago he talked about how bro was going to be a great rapper. That it's a video. You can go out there and talk about it. Like,
okay.
So LeVar Ball is looking like Nostradamus right now.
Man, look, I always thought LeVar Ball was a great father, man. I always respected. I gave him commend for what he did. I love how he pushed his kids. I love the fact that he believed in his kids. He had a game plan and he stuck with it. He didn't change. Well, no matter what nobody said, wherever the media tried to come about him, about how he's father, how he's over policing his kids and force them. I love the fact that he stuck with the game plan. And now all three of his sons are successful.
Nah, and I think him not making the NBA might have been a blessing in disguise if his rap career takes off. He got the image. He does. He looks like a damn rapper.
Yeah.
You feel me? He looked like
he
tatted up. He got the long hair. He got the swag. He got everything to go as far as the image goes. And musically, I mean, right now, he got the music to back it. He dropping shit hotter than real rappers right now.
Man.
Yeah, they say that Mello produced it too.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that right?
So it stayed completely in the family. Lonzo had something to do with it too.
Oh,
so I'm like, them niggas really know how
So
to.
that's just a talented ass family right
no,
there.
for real.
Because he could eat off of this song for the whole summer.
Come on, bro.
And just drop the original, and then after a few months, drop the remix.
Remix, come on.
And bring that shit right
Come
back
on,
up.
And
bro.
that's crazy because that's how shit used to be. I feel like we used to have songs like that would come out and then they drop the remix. We haven't seen something like that in a minute. I think the last one was like Fucking Problems. Maybe would have been the last like big remix. We had Drake, Kendrick, ASAP. Who else had one? I don't know. A couple other people.
Ooh, biggest remix.
Because where are they from? Where they like?
They from Chino
originally?
Hills.
They from Chino Hills.
Is that right?
They
So
from the West
Cali.
Coast, bro.
Yeah, so he from the
they
West.
right down the street.
Because it sound like he from Baton Rouge on that
Well, yeah.
motherfucker. I'm like, damn, cuz talking about chipping shit,
Man.
sliding. I'm like, all right, the fuck?
I know. I wonder what made
What
him
was he
do
doing
that,
after
yeah.
practice, cuz? This nigga was...
Well, remember he
nigga-
got caught up in
the
China
nigga was
though. Remember?
Stealing, yeah.
Oh, was that right?
Man, remember that shit was like a big ass thing when Donald Trump was first in office.
Niggas
Oh,
locked
okay.
up.
See, I missed that one.
Oh yeah.
Cost of
He
fade-
got
cost
a
of
little
fade
thug
in the
like
gym.
that,
Man,
bro.
I thought he was stealing some sunglasses.
Yeah, he
or
stole some
shit.
sunglasses.
Yeah, he stole some and got caught up in made in China. I mean,
Oh, so he got a little thug in him. All right.
man, yeah, he got caught up. They did a whole little. That was a whole thing.
Yeah.
Man, get Boosie and Webby on that. That's gonna be one of the ones, man. Throw some Juvie or something on there.
Yeah,
that's
big
gonna
facts.
be crazy. That's gonna be
So you
crazy.
fucking
all
with the
year long.
song?
I'm definitely fucking with the
You
song.
fucking with the
Yeah,
song?
I fuck with it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I think it's good.
Yeah, I'm fucking with it too.
At first, I was laughing at it. I was like, not because it was whack, just because of the reactions. There was so many memes and videos. Like they was putting it up with Manny Fresh videos and Nelly videos, doing all type of shit. So it was funny, but the more I listened to it, it really did grow on me. It's a good song.
Shit, I think by the second time I heard it, I was hooked. Like the first time, I was kind of like just trying to listen to the meaning and his bars and stuff like that. But then when I just started letting it bump, like you in the car or you in the gym with your headphones, that shit knocking. That shit definitely knocking.
What y'all think about Meg what Meg Thee Stallion said.
I think that's bullshit.
About she needs the restraining order on Tory because she don't know if he shoots her again. Maybe this time she won't make it. And it's like, wait a minute, did you even get shot the first time? Fuck are you talking about? How you get a restraining order on somebody in jail?
Mm-hmm.
So she got to get a re-up that year.
She's trying to kick him while he down.
That to me is that's insane. Like, how do you get a restraining order for somebody in jail? Like, she really running this dry. It's corny to me.
You know what, Viral? I think that's a typical female move. Just play the victim. You know, she always talk about women empowerment. She a bad bitch and all this and that. But I mean, you putting a restraining order for a dude in jail. I mean, you got the money to hire security once he get out. I mean, he's no longer a threat to you. But
Her excuse in court was fans is coming up talking about free Tory. Like, how can you put a restrainer on nigga because what the fans is saying? That's crazy work. Like, how can I say, oh, because niggas is coming up to me free Tory, he might shoot me again and all this other shit.
He's living rent-free in her head. She need to get over that. Not like that. Get some therapy, get some counseling. You'll be all right.
I mean, it's just female being a female, man. Yeah. I'm really like, I fell back on the red pill and going hard on the females, but the way these bitches been jumping out the window 2025, cut y'all finna get me back in my bag. Dead homies, because these bitches is out of control and it ain't nobody putting them back in check. It's like, y'all just letting them do anything.
They can do whatever they want to, bro, because they female.
Did y'all just see the chick that just went viral? What the fuck is her name? Randy or some shit like that?
Something like that. She another Dr. Bryant.
Let me see. Yeah. Let me play the clip.
Crazy. Came up to the girl in high school. She was like, no, I don't want. They were in high school. When the nerd came up to the girl in high school, she was like, no, I don't want you. And then once she became a baby mama, he was a CEO, executive, and all that. And she like, hey, you remember me? He said, no, I don't want you. I be feeling like, respectfully, y'all is the grown-up versions of the niggas that got hurt in high school while we was out fucking with the drug dealers. Let me tell you something. We were victims then making horrible-ass decisions with grown-ass niggas preying on us. Y'all gotta let that shit go.
This lady,
she's married too.
This woman, mind you, she's married saying this. So, long story short, she says men today are the equivalent of that meme. Like, you was the nerd in high school, getting curved. Yeah, you got to keep it away from the mic. Getting curved from the bad chick because she was going out with the drug dealers who was grown and pulling up to the school, buying them purses and shit. And now that the nerd is successful and, you know, old boy in jail or dead or whatever the case, they try to double back on the nerd and they feel like the nerd is holding grudges from high school. And she's saying, you know, y'all need to let that go. Now that y'all successful and we want to fuck with y'all should basically fuck with us and save us and take care of these little snotty-nosed bastard-ass kids that the drug dealer ain't taking care of for whatever reason. And the guys on the panel, I'm more upset with them.
What they say?
Than the female. Oh. The only one who spoke up was Anton Davis. Mm-hmm. He was the only one. But Anton can only say so much because he's successful. Yeah, everything. Player, Shout out No. He does like some YouTube shit.
Come on, Anthony Davis.
No. Antoine Davis. No, you're talking about Antoine Walker. I'm thinking from Boston Celtics. Antoine Walker. I was thinking.
Shout out to Anton, you feel me? But he's more of a square. So the way he's going to word it is not typically the way that women like her need it worded. She need a hood nigga that's in his position, that's successful as him, to put her in check. But I'm fed up with it, bro. Because it's 2025, and this is all y'all could think to talk about. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The year just started. It's all type of shit going on in the world. World is up in chaos, and the representation of the black culture is this hood rat ass bitch telling successful black men who went through the turmoil to become something when these same women told them they were nothing. All of a sudden, you're telling them, yeah, fuck all that we did in high school. Just let it go and come take care of our kids and fuck our mistakes. We don't have no accountability. Mm-hmm. We was preyed on. First of all, bitch, you wasn't preyed on. Like that narrative is done.
Yeah.
Y'all knew exactly what the fuck y'all was doing in high school. You little hoe-ass bitches was hoe-ass bitches because y'all wanted to be. Y'all favorite line was, I don't like boys my age. Mm-hmm. They not mature enough.
They not mature enough.
Bitch, what are you talking about?
We both 16.
What are you talking about? We both 16. No, he got a car. He got a little money. He might buy you a little purse. He bought you the Melissas that you was sweating up and fogging up. Like, bitch, we know what this was. And you was giving him that fresh pussy. It didn't work out. It didn't pan out. Now that dude is successful now. Now you want him. Bitch, it's too late. What y'all think about this, though?
I mean, it's really just like what you said. The grooming shit is out. Y'all were very aware of what you were doing, and y'all flexed it and threw it in niggas' faces in high school 24/7. So
24/7.
At some point, y'all got to take accountability from situations. Nobody told you to get in that car. Nobody told you to go fuck the nigga that was 25 or 21, whatever. You did. You thought you was being cool. You was following after people being fast. And really, in reality, you don't even feel like you got taken advantage of. You're just saying that now because you're trying to spin it on niggas so that they could feel bad for you. But in reality, you knew exactly what you was doing. You knew what you was doing. Come on now, let's not be stupid.
Man, remember Mike Jones said, back then you didn't want me?
Now I'm hot, they all on me.
Come on, bro.
And it's like, why does the nigga that you don't like have to be a nerd? Why does the nigga you always maybe don't find attractive has to be a nerd? He could have been a cool ass nigga. You just didn't fuck with him. You didn't see what was in him. And now that time has passed and he's who he was going to be from the beginning that you didn't see, now you're seeing what he is. But it's too late now. I already knew I was this nigga 10, 20 years ago.
And you don't get to tell anybody how they should feel about anything. Like, what makes you think because you over it now, because you fucked up and your life is fucked up and you see you made fucked up decisions, now he got to get over it and eat that. But you didn't eat that when you was a hot little thing on the block at the school. He had to suck it up back then. No, bitch. Go back over there with, I don't even want to call him Tyrone. I hate calling him Pookie or whatever.
Ray.
Go back over there with Jaquavius or whatever the fuck her name is and figure that shit out. Like, black people, black men, black successful men, stop arguing and debating with these bitches. These bitches, leave them out to dry the same way that they left the young niggas out to dry back then. Facts. Like, we gotta allow them to live with their consequences because we the only ones really up here debating and pleading with bitches that's losers.
You giving it energy.
That we not even finna fuck with. Oh, I need a man that make this. I'm not dealing with a man unless he make, okay, cool. Let's just tell them, all right, great. Go get him. Because if you notice, these women don't never have the guy that they talking about.
And they love
never
to say,
have him.
Hey, they love to say, oh yeah, he used to like me, or I could have had him, or whoop-de-whoop-whoop, but can't you get him now?
The problem
That's the biggest thing. Yeah. Can you get him now? No, you can't, bitch. You're washed up. Like, we have to be 100% real, raw, and uncut with these women. Because y'all be holding punches because y'all don't want to be deemed as bad guys or whatever. Nah, we got to tell them straight up. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. You're nothing. You're a slut. You're a whore. That's the decision you made. I don't want to hear about I was young, I was groomed. Man, we knew exactly what we was doing at 15, 16, 17. You weren't groomed. If anything, you was being a predator to them. Because a lot of y'all was lying about your age.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here talking about, oh, he was grooming me. No, bitch, you told him you was 18.
Facts.
Fuck out of here. We know what the fuck going on.
That's a fact. The problem is, too, a lot of people talk about, like, for women, for instance, talking about what they need in a man, but they're never talking about what they need to be to get a man, right? What kind of woman they need to be. So you go 10 years hearing your mama tell you, a man need to do this for you, a man need to be this for you, but she ain't never telling you what you need to do to get a man. Now you get to a certain age and you talking like you're a certain way, but in reality, you're not that way. And it don't add up.
What's happening is they're hitting a wall. That wall that they thought was never coming. When we said laugh now, cry later, when we said, hey, you got a short amount of time to be in your prime. Yeah, you can have it all from this age, from 18 to 25, 18 to 28. They thought that was going to last forever. Now they 37, 38. They the washed up ones on the block. Reality is setting in. Now you want to guilt trip successful men into loving you. No, bitch, we hate you like you hated niggas back then. Fuck out of here. I don't care how much you want to say niggas is insecure. It take a real man to handle me. Well, bitch, I guess we ain't real men because ain't nobody handling you and that hand-me-down pussy. Don't nobody want that shit. What Kanye just saying in his new song? All these miles, what the fuck I'm going to do with this? What I'm going to do with this? You got a hatchback with 235,000 miles on it. Man. That had 2 or 3 transmissions put in that motherfucker. It's done. It's over with. Yeah, it's cooked.
You asked me to put 99 gas in it. I'm cool. Yeah.
You want premium, bitch? What? This shit barely take 87.
Man, you better get there. Exactly. Get that Arco check.
It's regular, yeah.
This ain't even Arco. This that off-brand.
Yeah.
Like the Sinclair,
highway gas.
This shit got all type of additives in this gas, bitch. What the fuck? Bro, I'm sick of it. Like, I'm really, really fed up. And the only reason I can see even having a conversation with women like that is for content.
Mm-hmm.
I know y'all are playing the algorithm, so I'm not even mad at the dudes who keep bringing them on. But other than that, let them bitches sit in their sorrows and their mistakes, because they are never, ever, ever, ever gonna have accountability. It's always gonna be somebody else's fault.
Let me ask you
Always.
this. Do you feel like they sitting there, when they sitting there laying there and thinking about, what could have, should have happened? They're venting, they're projecting their inner anger out.
Of course. That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
And she's whoever her husband is, he got to be embarrassed. Imagine,
she's married?
Allegedly, she married. I don't know. But imagine your wife sitting up on a podcast in front of a crowd full of people talking about what niggas should be doing, and she's married. Why are you even talking about this?
Yeah.
You married. Why you not at home cooking?
Exactly.
Folding, like, what type of man do you got that you feel comfortable enough to even be speaking on this topic? Because I would have been like, bitch, is you out your fucking mind?
A lot of them niggas get ran. And honestly, a lot of them niggas get tricked into thinking being masculine is not saying nothing at all, not checking nothing, not speaking up. A lot of niggas think, oh, I just let her do what she do, and that's me being a man. That's out.
Being masculine is taking your role and knowing when you need to lay your foot down, laying the law. You know what I'm saying? Man is the head. It's God, man of the house. You know what I'm saying? Then the woman's the backbone, and everything else follows, bro. So you and allowing your woman, like Viral say, she going on a rant, not like that. Hey, you already got the ring. You should be promoting positivity in marriage and saying which woman should do to be a wife. Not sitting up there telling what a nigga need to do. That's not even your lane to speak up on other niggas when you're married.
That says more about...
What's up with it? Oh, shit. Hey, the main attraction is here, baby.
Hey, that says more about her husband than anything.
Hold on. Hey, we talking about... Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you saw the clip of old girl where she was saying, guys are like that meme where the nerd in high school couldn't get the girl.
Oh, this stupid ass black bitch. I ain't saying, Talking about just deal with it and all
just
that shit.
Deal with it. What the fuck, bitch? Fuck you and them kids.
Ain't no, but that's niggas like us ain't got to deal with that.
No, we don't.
See, that's the difference. Yeah, y'all just deal with it. Basically, she telling y'all, it don't matter. We ran through on the same crib and just accept it. They gonna dead homies. Don't accept none of that, nigga. On the dead homies, don't accept it. All these bitches is crazy. Even say shit like that, but niggas is gonna accept it. So it's no point. It's at a point now where keeping the player is like, you're like the odd one now.
Oh, yeah, off tops.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like how y'all be speaking and you know what I'm saying? Them unpopular opinions. Yeah, y'all consider weird for that. They niggas be mad because y'all speaking the truth.
Not even saying that. I'm just saying it's like how it's like 4 or 5 to 1 when it comes to men and women. It's like fucking 30 to 1 when it comes to simps and bitches. Like,
hey, and this is the sad part.
Yeah.
The men up there weren't really saying anything. You had the one goofy nigga. What the fuck is dude with the dreads? You seen him?
I think
he was up there keying and high with the light skin chick.
I didn't see all the reactions.
I know what he was doing. He was trying to fuck the light skin chick, but fuck that, bro. It's bad bitches everywhere. You would swear these niggas never encountered a bad bitch.
Man.
Once you fuck a bad bitch, she's not bad no more. She's nothing. After you get the post-nut clarity, she's nothing, bro. If she don't have nothing else to offer, she ain't cooking, she ain't cleaning, if she don't bring substance to your life, if she don't bring balance to your life, peace to your life, that piece of pussy is less than nothing. It's everywhere. You can go to fucking Tijuana right now, nigga. Go to Hong Kong. You can fuck some of the baddest bitches, period. They everywhere. It's bad bitches on Fig right now selling pussy. So to be a bad bitch literally means nothing. And that is the whole fucking accolade for them. I'm bad. Bitch, first of all, you ain't even bad. You got makeup on. You got your teeth done because you hated your real teeth. You got lashes on because you hate your real lashes. You got a fucking weave in your head, another human's hair in your head because you hate your own hair. You got a BBL because you hated your real body. Everything about you is you hate yourself. So how the fuck are you bad? Yes, you're bad. It's in the sense of your mind is garbage. It's in the gutter. It's trash. I'm not giving you bitches no more passes. Ain't no talking nice, ain't no nothing. I don't care. I respect real women, but you bitches that talk like this, nah, fuck all that. I don't care how bad you is. I don't care how much money you got. And a lot of you bitches, oh, I don't need a man. Bitch, you do OnlyFans. You need a man more than anybody. Your whole income is dependent on men. Because if they stop subscribing, you're broke.
That's a fact. That's a
like,
fact.
come on, I don't need men. Bitch, men pay your bills. And you simp niggas, I'm gonna start smacking y'all because it's really y'all fault. On the dead homies, I'm more mad at y'all than the bitches. You niggas is making this possible. On the dead homies.
They inflating they
Niggas finna start fucking y'all up.
Them niggas is never gonna stop ceasing to exist.
This shit is crazy, cuz.
You just cooked. I want to say some shit.
Nah,
But
go
you
ahead.
he said it
Cuz
everything.
let off the chopper with the clip, the 30 extendo.
And then he said he stumped him out. Nigga, when he
Anything I thought I was about to recoup with, come went in. I was like,
Bro,
fuck that.
because I really been chilling. Like, you know what? We ain't even gonna bash women, even though we never do. We ain't even gonna do the red pill. We gonna talk about the community uplift. Man, fuck that, because y'all are overshadowing all of that with this bullshit, because this is what people, oh my God, did you hear what she said? We know our community is heavily, a large portion of it operates in the low frequency. You know what I'm saying? This is low hanging fruit. Take away relationships. What else can y'all talk about? Let's take relationship off the table. What else do you got to offer the content world? Nothing. It's the same shit every week. Different face. Different bird brain bitch. Stop giving these bitches power. They're powerless. They don't have the man they even demanding, and what they talking about. They're not living it. The bitch was oh my God.
No, that's a fact.
Bitch is up here, a single mom. The other chick, the chick with the blonde fucking wig on. Oh, I got a roster. That's what you bragging about? You getting fucked? You getting passed around?
Yeah,
I got a roster?
Nigga, yeah, that's
childish
that
shit.
make you bad?
Ain't even childish. Bitch, you blew out.
Yeah, like
You're
a
nothing.
nigga want to fuck you is not a flex.
But that's what they
Any
think.
nigga fuck you. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga get drunk enough, we want to knock off the ugly friend out the group. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
It's damn near at a point now where it's more of a flex the bitches that you not fucking. When you don't give up the dick. When you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, what I mean is, it's like, it's getting to a point now, these bitches, because these bitches they gonna throw that motherfucker A, B, C, D, E, F. They gonna throw that motherfucker anyway. If you look like you got something, they gonna throw that shit. So
This
you
is
could-
how
you could
less
be you
pussy
could be
is.
a little charismatic, you could be a little anything. These bitches are gonna throw the pussy. That shit is worth nothing. Like I told you, unless the bitch is selling it on Fig, and even if she's selling it on Fig, nigga on Insane Crip, she might as well be an escort because you might get more money that way.
Dead homies.
But even
Like,
if she's
what are
selling
you
it on
talking
Fig, that's why I
about?
tell this any of these bitches that think the baddest bitches go put their ass on Fig, and that motherfucker gonna be
$50.
$50 high, nigga. The baddest motherfucking bitch you put on there, that motherfucker gonna go across the tracks. Them niggas is gonna offer maybe 100. Nigga.
They bragging about having a roster. Bitch, where's your cookbook? Show me a cookbook. Show me something you made from scratch. Bitch couldn't boil water from scratch. I'm a bad bitch. Take off all of that additives. Take off the weave. Take out the lashes. Take off the makeup. Bitch, take off the girdle. Let all that shit hang, and let's see how bad you are. You talking about someone who can't come out the house without painting the face on. How are you bad?
Yeah, show us something besides a failed
What
relationship.
was y'all? What was the?
Oh, hold on. Say that
Yeah,
again.
show us something besides a failed relationship. Because when it really comes down to it, y'all got all the advice in the world, but you've never went further than a year relationship, a 2-year relationship. You done got engaged and got, and it ain't been over, and everything is the dude's fault. It ain't never your fault though.
Hey.
If we brought them people up though and lined up every nigga that ended, it'd be an endless line of bullshit you done done.
And they
Let me ask y'all a question though, because we say these things like, what do we consider an established relationship? Because basically, until you die,
I say long-term marriage, bro.
Nah, no, that's what I'm saying though. Basically, until you die, every relationship could be considered as a fair relationship, right?
Nah, fuck
Well,
that.
what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, it's like, okay, yeah, I dealt with a person 7 years. Was that and then it ended. Was that a successful relationship? What do we consider a successful relationship?
Working through your problem. Like, say if y'all got an issue, working through the problem.
What makes it successful is what I'm saying.
Long-term marriage, working through problems, ups and downs. I mean, financially, spiritually, everything, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Anytime you been testing, y'all come through it together and stronger and better.
I'm going to make it simple.
Yeah.
A man and a woman comes together and they agree on an overall common goal. As long as that woman is doing her job to the best of her abilities, because ain't nobody going to be perfect 100% of the time.
At all.
As long as that man is doing his job to the best of his abilities and they are on the same track to whatever they deem as success, because life is what you make it. So your definition of success might not be mine. But if they doing what's to the best of their abilities and they're leading their children to the best of their abilities to what is real success, they're successful. You don't got to be rich and famous in a relationship to be successful. You can have a regular 9-to-5. He make 45,000, she make 38. Y'all put y'all income together. Y'all splitting bills. Y'all doing y'all thing. She cooking, he protecting, providing, whatever the case. Because him paying his portion is still providing. Y'all get that fucked up. Like, I don't know what social media la land y'all live in, but to the people that's really living on their own, paying real bills, you know how real it is out here. The people that's like, oh, if he ain't paying everything, he ain't providing. Okay, bitch, you live with your parents, dead homies. You still living in the same room you grew up in. Because there's no way
sneaking niggas in.
You paying, oh God, you're not paying these real bills.
You forgot I'll let my mama live with me.
Nigga, oh yeah, my mama needed help. Anybody that's paying real bills would be happy to have someone they actually care about to help them take the load off.
Right.
Nobody who actually has someone they care about is going to complain about that. The only ones complaining about that is people who don't have nobody. All they got is misery. So they want you to be miserable too. So they got to make it seem like yo nigga ain't doing his job. But she don't even have a nigga. Dead homies, like, stop listening to these bitches. Ask any woman, what do you want for lunch today?
Oh,
she wants you to pick because she don't know what she want to eat. Is that somebody you think you should be taking advice from and listening to? Somebody whose hormones is based off the moonlight or the moon hit the ocean this way. I'm in my whatever the fuck they calling that shit.
I think another
Bitches
thing.
don't, man,
Bro,
listen,
I'm gonna make
bro.
it simple and went on a motherfucking whole. He get from the furthest from simple it could be.
But hey, P-Gang, my nigga hotter than these fires out here. You hotter than these fires out here.
Cousin wait, cousin wait to go crayon with the fuck.
I'm starting to think this nigga put the city on fire. How this nigga is right now, God damn.
I've really been
I don't even know what the
back,
question was. We went
chilling.
from a successful relationship cutters when you start bleeding bitches. I'm like, God damn.
I think another
this
thing,
nigga
though,
going crazy. He worse than Ruckus today.
Hey,
I think another thing though that shows that is like, how did it end though?
He dropped the hell again. You said
How did it end? Like, I think two healed people can agree
My
to.
question was, what defines a successful relationship? And like I said, until you die, how can you really say what a successful relationship is? Because we can say the Denzels, we can say what's the other nigga name? Morris Chestnut on Insane Crip. Like black people that have been together for a long time. We would define them as a successful relationship. But if they woke up tomorrow and everything spilled out about what's going on behind the scenes, we'd be like, damn. Pat Poose and Remy, perfect fucking example. They thought that was a successful relationship.
Well, what about Kobe's relationship? He ended up
Kobe never been on the pedestal. Kobe was.
But I'm saying he cheated. They worked through it though, and she stayed with him.
It was not successful.
Not.
It wasn't successful because he went through the whole grape thing.
I'm gonna tell you what's
Kobe
not
went through the
successful.
worst shit. LeBron right now is a successful relationship. Well, they say now they're trying to throw cut through the mud. But before that nigga had no, you know what I mean, no smear campaign. That's all I'm saying is
Every real nigga gonna have smut on their names, but
how you look at it, like,
basically goes back to what you just said. You have to determine. This is why I be saying comparing shit doesn't make shit no good, because LeBron and his girl, even though we don't see things, they could be throwing parties in every country. She could be fucking a bitch with him and everywhere they fucking go, and that's between them, and that's successful to me. So
I'm gonna tell you what's
it
not
depends on what
successful.
you is. What?
Your wife on a podcast talking about niggas who was nerds in high school need to let it go and deal with
Can't
single
let
baby
up on this
mamas now.
bitch.
That's not success.
I didn't say
Whoever's married to her, that's just a failure.
She married?
Because I don't care if she was trolling for the content. She represents you. Your wife is known as the dumbest woman on social media right now. Trolling or not, that's not a good representation of you and your family, bro. So if you didn't know that she think like this, just imagine you at home and your boy like, hey, woo, woo.
check this out.
And you like, what the fuck? Bitch, you really said this publicly? With a straight face? Imagine what's going through his mind right now. Do you think you got a successful marriage with a woman like that, who's that game that she gave the audience, she's going to give that to her daughter?
You calling that game? You calling that game?
No, but she thinks she was spitting game. She thought she was getting off. And watch the whole clip, because she said worse shit than that. They was going at it, woo. And Anton was, he was saying what he was saying. Then out of nowhere, she like, yeah, well, shit. I hope bitches go take all these niggas' money. Fuck it, take these niggas to court. So the real her was coming out during the debate, because women can't hide their emotions. Now, when she had the podcast with Trip, the nigga all the females like, the philosopher nigga. Yeah. She was masking herself, trying to just drop game for the crowd. And this was the real her. This was the real her. She showed her true colors like they always do. And the bitch is a bird. I'm sorry. I don't know her. So respectfully,
I think that
she's
defines a failed relationship as well, though, right? Like, if two people can walk away, if they know that they're bad for each other and they can walk away, you might have separated, but that's not necessarily a fail, because you knew what was right for you and you chose better. And then on top of that, those type of people ain't going around with, I feel like, this negative energy and spewing this type of hate when it comes to men and women. So to me, when you're doing that, that shows that more than likely you probably have a track record of negative relationships, because you're not able to let go, because you have baggage, because of these things, the inability to change. So to me, that's what it is. Like, people who are in healthy relationships and maybe they run into some turmoil and they just both decide and we end healthily, I think that's more of showing it's not a failed relationship, even though it's separated, compared to people who broke up with it's drastic and it's turmoil and they carrying that into every single relationship.
Y'all breaking
that's
up for stupid shit.
Nah, but anything.
Did you watch it though? Go ahead.
Nah, I did see her. Did you
see the other chick?
I didn't see the other chick. I ain't gonna lie.
Where she was she was saying.
I seen the first one.
No, because he asked something along the lines of what you asked, and she was basically saying, "Oh, ladies, we don't gotta settle. Y'all don't gotta settle. Y'all could get better." She said, "I could have a guy, and in my mind, he cool, but I think I could get better." And that's the mindset a lot of these women got. They got the grass is greener on the other side syndrome, where you doing everything. No, just think about it. You doing everything you supposed to be doing. And in the back of her mind, I think I could get more. And she just up and leave.
Hey, I'm going to tell you like this, cuz. Insane Crip, this is the reality of bitches. If you, I'm going to just keep it 100. If you not, you got to be on your shit in every way. You just got to you got to be and tip top far as a man with your money, with your fitness, with your everything. To when you walk in the room, there is no competition.
Think about what she said.
No, but what I'm saying,
all of that. If she think I could get better,
no,
she can't be pleased.
She can't be pleased because she been fucked too much.
Listen,
this why you can't be a whore.
This what I'm saying.
She comparing you to every nigga.
Every majority of these bitches is gonna always think they can get something better. Majority of these bitches is gonna think like that. They I don't give a fuck if niggas want to accept it or not, nigga. That's on Insane Crip. That's why you gotta have your game tight, nigga, and right. If you don't, then don't be mad. This is why all these bitches, you see wives turning to whores over a nigga with a certain amount of bag, a nigga with a certain amount of thing. Not saying a bag is gonna do everything, but just imagine a nigga with a bag, the right character, a real nigga, walk in the room with a certain type of demeanor. It's gonna take a square nigga bitch every fucking time.
But this is what you missing. She got all that, and in the back of her mind, she's still thinking, I can get a realer nigga.
Exactly.
Oh, my nigga got the bag.
That's my point.
I could get a nigga with a bigger bag. And you know why? Because she's broken. She fucked a lot of niggas. So now she's forever comparing and contrasting, trying to get the next high. Because she's addicted to the high of something new. Yep. If you got a real woman who loves your stinking draws, she don't care about the next nigga got a bigger bag, bigger dick, more successful, better car. Yeah, she might look like, damn, that's a nice car. But she know what she got at home. She's not willing to break that up for the unknown over there because the car flashing.
If a nigga
that's
ain't
the difference between... you can even be not laying the pipe.
If you ain't laying the pipe, she out at night. Keep it G with you, nigga. If you ain't laying the pipe, that bitch is 100% cheap, nigga. Women, y'all know, y'all don't sit here and lie and get on here getting these comments.
That's part of the game. But if you are laying pipe, but like you said, if she got that spirit of promiscuity in her, like she gonna always be like that. Like same thing with Travis Hunter.
You got like a 3%
like Travis
of that,
Hunter
bro.
chick though, bro. He the hottest nigga.
He's trying to set some shit.
Nah, nigga.
Nah, but see, this
bro,
nigga, this what they don't.
Hold on, now that short cut.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, but no, even Travis Hunter girl though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's the hottest nigga out right now in college. You get what I'm saying? And she still threw that shit away. No, I ain't on bullshit. That's real talk.
She threw it away.
No, that's fact.
No, you right.
She threw that shit away, my nigga. She not
Is
go
he
find
still
it.
fucking with her?
Yeah, of course he is.
Of course, he's a
gonna marry
goofy.
her, so
He's the silly I was just talking about.
Are they in a successful relationship?
Fuck no, it
Why
can't
it's
get
not
no
successful?
more unsuccessful, nigga.
Why it's not successful? They still together.
Your girl got on national television
together,
and
though.
told the world, yeah, I used to get drunk and go to parties. You wait in the car.
That's
How is that
that's
success?
crazy word, yeah.
No,
You
it's not.
say success in the eye of the eye of the
It is,
beholder.
but no, nigga. Draw the line, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
I mean, if he's happy, I get what you're saying. Like, it could on the outside
Who
looking in, it
determines
could
when
be,
they successful?
yeah,
What
it could
they
be
like?
like,
I'm
man,
determining it today, nigga. That ain't successful, nigga. Fuck that. Yeah. Bro, if she got the spirit of a Jezebel, it's over, bro.
What's the
And
Jezebel spirit for the woman?
unfortunately,
Hey.
99% of Western women have Jezebel spirits. They are married to Instagram. A woman will tell her husband, these thirst traps, I'm not taking them down. This is my page. Her husband, the man who gonna take a bullet for her.
Nah, that's out.
She chose Instagram gratification and views over his word.
Hey, they love
That's
the gram.
these bitches, bro.
That's out, yeah.
What Kanye say? The gram got your bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, it don't matter though. Look, at the end of the day, cuz, if the bitch don't come equipped with them tools, don't try to make her into something else, cuz. Accept the bitch for what she is
For
already.
what she is, exactly.
If she comes and fuck with you, whatever, you gotta accept her the way she is. If she don't come with them qualities of cooking and cleaning and all that shit, you try to make her be something that she not, nigga, she ain't gonna do that but finesse your stupid ass. And 9 times out of 10, all these bitches on go, nigga. I know for sure. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Hey, that's some insane crib. I can't make this shit
They
up.
is on go.
I'm trying
They
to get
is
on,
on-
and not even just on
They
go.
on go.
But I gotta tell y'all, if she ain't laying you or paying you, she playing you, nigga. 100%, nigga. Every fucking time, nigga. Get the
Man.
bitch that choose you. All these other bitches know what y'all.
Had them hoes turn around, see what they turning down, nigga. That's what they are, my nigga.
Hey,
The fuck?
ladies, to the real 1% women, this does not apply to y'all. We love y'all, we honor y'all, we cherish y'all, salute to y'all. But these bitches got to get this work today. I'm sorry. 2025 just started. We're not even 2 weeks into the month, and they already bringing the black race down even lower than we were. The year just started. Shit on fire, shit exploding, fucking people getting mowed down on Bourbon Street. The only thing they could do is get in front of a camera and say, yeah, I need a successful CEO to take care of my drug dealing baby daddy's kids. Bitch, what?
Crazy work.
Like, what?
I don't
crazy.
Even know, I don't even know what our topic is.
What do we talk? Like, come on, cuz this cannot represent our community. And this is the most viral story right now. Imagine that. All the jewels that fucking these podcasts like ours is dropping every week. This the most viral story? A fucking slut bitch who had a baby with a drug. That was your example?
That's what niggas can connect
Well,
with.
yeah,
that's
that's
what they
what
feel
they
like
can
they
connect
connect
with.
with.
The fuck? How do you
Baddies,
connect
all
with
that
that?
shit, yeah.
How do you connect with that at this age? High school, yeah, okay, cool. We all saw it.
They
How
don't
are you
grow up.
connecting that at this age?
They don't grow up. That's why Love and Hip Hop, all the shows are still successful, bro. It's what it is.
And
So
it's
if I
became profitable.
say, my bad, bro.
No, you good.
I'm on one right now. If I say fuck the black community, fuck y'all, am I wrong? Because this what y'all keep championing is bitches like this.
But
so
what-
if I say
but what-
fuck you,
You can't-
bitches.
Nah,
You gotta just
because what percent? What percent?
Okay, let's take her. What percent of our women do you believe is like her? That think like her, act like her, share her views right now today?
I would say 50% for
50?
sure.
50
For
is
sure.
a big margin.
I would say 50% for sure.
So
Then
50
I'ma
so-
say,
so,
okay.
So 50% are ratchet, ghetto, and they don't give a fuck about no nigga where he feel nothing. Like, so
I'm gonna tell you why
I
it's
think
not
so,
50%.
yeah.
this is why shit is fucked up because like I do like percentages and shit with people, but when it come to me, it's a different story. It's like I do numbers, but the numbers don't equate when it comes to what I'll be dealing with. Like I don't deal with a lot of shit that be going on. Like I'll be in the, I guess we all in the, well, we call it the 5%ers, I guess.
But this why you can't do that.
My interactions with women are different than what I see sometimes. Like
No,
whatever
me-
the
for
case
sure,
may be.
me too,
So
but-
it's hard for me sometimes. I can get the numbers as a viewer, like of
what it
everybody
is,
else.
yeah.
But
You know
look,
what I'm saying?
but
your
your lifestyle
reality
you
is
live,
different.
but you out
Yeah.
the country, you doing different things. You're not doing the local ratchet thing. You feel me? You're not going where that's accepted. You going to different spots where they not gonna be at. So that's why you run across a different type of woman.
Because
Bro, but this why you can't do that. Because that's like someone that's rich and wealthy saying, well, poverty don't exist because the lifestyle I live, shit, I ain't dealing with none of the problems y'all dealing with. But overall, let's look at the stats. Hold on, let's look at the stats. Because he said 50%. What is the divorce rates in our community?
I don't care about that
about
marriage
50,
shit.
right?
No, fuck
It's
that.
like-
What's the
it's
That
divorce
marriage
like
rate?
shit
50?
garbage, man.
What?
It's got to be like 60,
Way
70.
over that. Way
it's higher
I don't
over
even
that.
know. Well, look it up.
Oh,
man.
listen, only 1 out of 4 of our women, period, will be married in their lifetime.
Yeah,
25.
I know.
And out of that, women file divorces at an 80% rate. So
I think
80% of the
I think-
divorces,
I think-
they're filing. Let's
But
look at the single
I think
mother
the
rate.
marriage stat shit. We might as well start like disclosing that.
Nah,
Like,
we not disclosing that.
Why niggas? Majority of niggas don't even want to be married.
Nah, we not
So the numbers
disclosing
don't
that.
even fucking matter when it
Nah,
comes
they
to
matter.
bitches.
Nah, fuck
Why
that.
do it matter?
No,
Do you want
it
to be
matters,
married?
nigga. It matters. I probably would have if the numbers weren't what they were with the
Because the
divorces
numbers
and shit.
fucked you up
And
about
court.
getting married.
Yes.
It's crazy
Yes,
work.
court.
Somebody else's numbers fucked you up
Yes,
about thinking
because
about being married.
somebody else's numbers represents a possibility that can happen to you. And when courts weaponize divorce, you have to look at that.
No, this is why
You're now forced to look at
So
that.
my point is,
I
that
think
this-
marriage is a beautiful thing,
It-
man.
it's not that guys don't want to be married. Guys don't want to deal with the courts.
bro.
That's a part
It's
of
not
it.
marriage, bro. Guys want to be married. Guys want wives.
You know,
Absolutely.
people can get married without putting a court though in their business. They can do it, like, you know, through the church and things like that, like they used to do.
I'm gonna give you a percentage, bro. 85% of women are cooked, and that's lowballing.
At what
80
age? At what age?
At
though?
any age, nigga. Let's look at these bitches that's on this camera, nigga. These bitches is 50, 60 years old. Still talking about I'm waiting for my husband. Bitch, you
Lisa
finna
Ray,
die.
you talking about Lisa Ray and Vivica Fox and all this?
Life expectancy is like 70, 75. You 67.
Bitch,
Bro,
You
said
about to
finna die.
croak. These fires going on, that just cuts your life expectancy by at least
The
3
air
years.
quality.
The air quality. Like, come on, let's start. 50% where?
Hey, you breathe that shit in, you could die. That's
50% where, nigga?
I didn't say 50%.
I'm talking to Cali. These bitches are cooked at all ages because I'm sick of the, well, that's the young girl thing. No, it's grannies.
Oh,
Are we
In their panties
Are we talking
on
about?
Instagram.
Are we only talking about black women?
Yes, we only talking about the black community right now because I'm not a part of no other community, so I don't give a fuck.
That's true.
I love all the women.
Nigga, that shit don't matter,
sure,
nigga.
yeah.
I'm worried about our community.
Yeah,
They
if
gonna
we don't
kill
take
me.
care of us, ain't nobody
Man,
else
we
gonna
always
save
talk
us.
about taking care of us. Taking care of us ain't did shit for us right now. All this shit, black bitches be going against us like worse than these other bitches. So
And that's why I'm
fact,
going
yeah.
so hard on them right now.
I told them I go hard on y'all. They tell me, "Yo, you must be out your fucking mind." Like, bitch, you fucking stupid. But it don't matter, cause like I'm just accepting what's going on now, and we move forward.
All I'm saying is the line is drawn. Anytime I see some shit like this, I'm going crazy on y'all.
As you should.
I'm sorry.
How much,
I know
energy, how
I
much
said-
energy do we get at Goofies though? Do we
I
let
don't
them have
care.
a circus?
I don't
Can't.
care. Somebody got to step on it.
Do
Period.
we let them have a circus?
No, somebody got to step on
Or
it.
do we
period.
become the clowns again?
Somebody got to step on it. I don't
And
give
ain't
a
nobody
fuck.
gonna tell the difference.
Do
who
we
are
be? We
Nah,
ain't no
you can tell the
different.
difference,
Do
nigga.
we always we be mad about a lot of this shit, but we entertain this motherfucker all the fucking time. Every week it's a new bitch like this that's getting viral off, and she lit now. Don't even matter.
She was already
bitch
viral.
got the lottery ticket.
No,
Bitch
this
lit,
is
man.
the thing.
She's lit off of stupid shit, and we just said we sat here 2 weeks ago, said that bitches said they get on these podcast shows and say anything.
to get clout.
Yes.
Yeah, to get
Yes.
clicks and do all this shit. So we running with believing this shit that we seeing on fucking whatever the fuck this is, VH1 podcast, all this
Zeus Network.
dumbass shit. These stupid
Max.
bird brain bitches. I ain't Max, nigga. I'm off shrooms. Out my brain today.
Yeah, this nigga's crazy.
But, yeah.
Listen, but look.
But I'm speaking real shit though, nigga. On Insane Crib, we keep entertaining these bitches. Nigga, we giving like these bitches every time. We don't talk about shit with these dumbass, stupid ass bitches.
Silence is agreement.
You keep saying that, cuz
Yes.
no, energy is agreement. Nigga,
Silence
we're
is
giving energy
agreement.
to these bitches that we mad about.
Science not
We,
necessarily
we never talk about the shit that we like. We always talk about the shit that we don't like.
I don't
Every
think
time we get on
silence
this
is
motherfucker.
agreements. Because I'm gonna tell you this:
not, nigga.
if it's like, hey, nigga, like say if I say, hey, CG, nigga, you coming with me, and you don't say nothing, in my mind, you not going.
No.
Facts.
No. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell them why.
If you, son, you're not just getting up and walking with me. No, you right. If you want to walk with me to the store, you don't say shit.
And I just look at you like this.
This is why I said silence is
I'm
agreement.
not going with you, nigga.
This is why I said silence is agreement. Did you see that video that went viral with the cops? It was one black cop. It was the white dude. He was calling the black cop all type of N-words.
Yeah.
Not one of his partners spoke up for him. All the white men in the video, all the Hispanic men, all the Asian men, that's his partners. They got the same uniform on.
Did they agree? Did they mind their business? Did they mind their business?
None of them spoke. That's agreement. Because if it's the other way around, you see all of them whooping dude ass.
They're not obligated to speak though. Let's keep it all the way. Let's get
No,
down
they're
technical.
obligated, nigga. Once you're becoming aggressive towards an officer, yes, they are, nigga.
If we get technical, we can say what we want people to do. Oh, insane crip. We can say that, but they're not obligated to speak.
They're
nigga.
obligated.
No, they're not, nigga.
If you, a black man, are getting aggressive with a white cop, do you think them white cops that his partners gonna sit back and be like, I'm minding my business?
I didn't say what I think. They're not obligated to do it.
Okay, fuck
it don't
what we
matter.
think.
They're not
What
obligated.
happens?
If they
Why
react,
they not?
if they react, they're not obligated. If the
Why
white
they
people
not?
choose to go for white people, they wasn't obligated. They just chose to do that. This wasn't
Why
their
did they choose?
obligation.
Why did they choose?
It didn't matter, nigga.
No, and it matters, nigga.
We watch black niggas get choked out all the fucking time. We watch niggas get
That's
beat.
agreement.
That's some insane crip.
That's agreement.
I done been beat up in the hood by police and niggas ain't do shit, nigga. They wasn't obligated to do nothing. I wasn't mad at them for not doing nothing, nigga. I didn't watch. They didn't whoop me, nigga, on insane crip, and the homies, it's the police. And niggas left it alone. You can say it's agreement. You can say whatever.
Okay,
they wasn't
take the police out of
obligated.
it. Take the
They
police
wasn't
out of
obligated.
it.
These my homies.
Take the police out of it.
I mean, it could be either way then
No.
at that point, because if you silent, like we just talked about the store example, that could mean no. But then I also agree with you saying, like, when it comes to certain things, if you don't speak up on it, that could be looked at as you as
So if a
agreeing
nigga,
with it.
if a nigga,
It just depends on the circumstance.
if we
situation.
get, yeah, it do. Because if a nigga get pulled over and you talking, acting a fool out your motherfucking mind, and my silence is to be like, man, why this nigga running his fucking mouth? Like, shut the fuck up. Am I in agreement because I'm being silent with him? Because he acting a fool?
Listen, bro. If somebody, let's just say right now, we pull some no jumper shit. We up here trolling.
All right.
Somebody in the room go, man, we all gay up in here. Everybody in this room gay.
Because took it to the worst extreme.
No.
Come on, I get it.
Are you gonna be like, hold on, nigga, you got me fucked up? Cause it don't represent you and you don't agree, right?
Of course.
Or are you gonna sit back and be silent and just let that thought just be out in the open?
It's not.
You're gonna say, nigga,
But also,
No.
Because you don't agree,
You can't
nigga.
use that bullshit ass example.
Yeah,
because
come on, CG,
you can't.
you
Why I can't?
No, because nigga, I saying crip. You directed it to everybody in here.
So what?
That's like me walking in the room. Everybody in this room a bitch. What? Then
Yeah,
what?
niggas gonna be like, not me.
I'm talking to everybody in this room. You directing it to me now.
Nah.
Now, yes, nigga, it's directed, nigga. I walk in this door and say everybody here a bitch or you this, you that.
Exactly.
It's directed, nigga. Now,
And if a nigga don't say nothing, I'm agreeing that I'm a bitch. Because if a real nigga be like, who you talking to? Like, nigga, what's happening? Off top. So that's what I say in
It's
every
circumstantial.
do you believe in good cops?
Do I believe in good
Do
cops?
you believe it's a good cop?
Yeah, I believe there are some
It's
good
yin and
cops.
yang. It has
What
to
makes
be.
a cop? Okay, what makes a cop good? So if it's 5 cops on the scene,
Okay.
3 of them is whooping your ass illegally, and the other 2, they not whooping your ass, but they not stopping it. They not intervening. They
The
not saying
system's
that.
bigger
Are
than
they
them.
good?
They're better than the other ones, yeah.
What makes them better?
Because
They
they not
not
beat
gonna
my
do
ass.
it.
3
They not
niggas
gonna do
beat
it.
my ass is less of an ass whooping than 5 niggas beat
To
my ass.
me, you the same because you watching them do it. So if you,
But some niggas ain't got that shit.
Hold on. We watch people like you'll walk past the homeless nigga on the street and be like,
And
it
don't-
is
Yes,
what it is.
fuck that nigga because his choices put him there. It's not my job to take care of no
So
grown
the
man I
cops
don't
beating
know.
their ass, his choice to put him there.
No, nigga. If you right now walk into a room,
Okay.
you see a kid get molested, are you just gonna close the door and walk out?
Cut keep going to worst case scenario.
Come on, yeah.
No, answer my question.
Nigga doing wild shit.
Answer
like-
the question.
I'm going to
No.
stop it.
Yeah.
CJ.
Okay,
I'm
why are you gonna
gonna
stop it?
Because
that's
it's wrong.
Okay, but would you look at someone differently as if they were wrong if they seen it and didn't stop it?
Okay, let's
They
say
did.
that.
No,
Let
answer
me
my
ask you
question,
something. Let me
nigga.
ask you something.
I'm gonna let you answer my question though. Are you gonna look?
Are they calling the police?
Hold
no,
on.
they
Let
just
me- hold
walking
on.
away.
Like minding their business?
Minding their business.
Everybody different because like
Fuck
See, taking shit to
Fuck outta
extremes.
here.
A nigga sit here with a gun in his head while a kid getting molested. Is you stopping that shit from happening and nigga blow your brains out? Is you gonna
Yes,
die
I'm
for
gonna
the kid?
try.
Or what about niggas is
This nigga gonna say
catching?
anything.
What about
you
niggas
know this
catching?
nigga fucking cap.
What about niggas
I'ma
catching
try.
feds?
This
And you
nigga
got certain
cap.
niggas that
I'ma
don't.
try.
They're not like
if a
that.
nigga tell you,
I'ma
it-
try.
It ain't gotta be a nigga there. It
I'ma
could be,
try.
It could be something set up like this. You know how if you move and the door open and the gun shoot you off. You're not finna keep self-preservation.
You
is
come
the
I'ma
first
try.
thing.
Yeah, bro.
If a gun is,
I'ma
if
try.
If it's your
if a-
own child, I will believe you if you
I'ma
say
Yes,
try.
for your own child, but you're not going off nobody else's child.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try.
see.
You can't
This
speak
nigga.
for
All
me.
right, let me
nigga.
I'm
ask
not
you-
gonna speak for you,
all
nigga.
right,
You
CJ,
fucking cap, nigga. I know you, nigga. You don't fuck what the fuck this nigga talking about. This nigga
Hey,
cap.
that was a dumbass.
No, what I'm
that
saying
was
is
dumb
no.
as hell.
You take it to extreme.
No, I'm not taking it to the extreme.
You said so if somebody getting molested, and I said if somebody's getting molested and they got a gun to your motherfucking
Why
head,
the gun gotta be there? That's stupid.
So let me ask you
because
this.
you're not gonna take
All right,
the
can I-
same fucking.
What are you
you're
talking?
not-
That's dumb.
What about
All right,
niggas
can I
catching
make it
fades?
can I
What
make
about
it
niggas
fun?
catching
Let me
fades?
make it light.
That's
All
dumb.
right. So say if a woman come up to you, attractive woman come up to you, she's like, "You niggas is broke if y'all ain't buying me nothing to drink." Are you buying that woman a drink?
That's a dumbass
No.
example.
Buying her a drink.
Because if
Hold
you
on,
don't
hold
buy
on.
the drink,
Come
you
on.
go.
Exactly.
Because if you
Your
don't
ego
buy the
gonna be
drink,
crushed.
you're agreeing that
No,
you're broke. That's
no,
what you're
that's
saying.
No, you
that's
easy
not.
agree. Silence is
Your
agreement.
silence is agreement. So you don't say.
You're
You're
gonna
broke.
cash out for that.
Man,
Well, you go
ego
off.
This how dumb. This how dumb y'all sound.
bro, you just said
fires-
silence is agreeing.
The fires that's happening right now.
All right, come on.
Everybody's looking at the governor for answers.
Who?
What do you?
The people.
nigga.
People.
People,
The
citizens
people.
who actually care. Not thug niggas, not niggas in the street game, man, nigga.
And are people be
People who
thinking-
actually care, pay
Who looking at
taxes,
the government?
who
Niggas,
work.
niggas looking at for people now.
No.
Niggas asking people for help. Niggas ain't even calling
What
the
I'm
government.
saying is they're looking for the leadership that they voted in to speak on it. By them not speaking on it, people are gonna assume they don't give a fuck.
They don't.
Even though they might care. But
don't give a
unless
fuck.
they speak and the public sees them speak, the public's going to assume, oh, you agree with this shit or you're a part of this shit.
No, nobody cares about
This is why
speaking.
when a national-
Nobody cares about speaking.
Yes, they do,
care about
nigga.
actions, nigga. Put some
Don't nobody
fucking
care about
water in
no
the
actions.
goddamn. What you mean?
Reservoir.
They don't care about
People
actions.
talk
in the
Is you
reservoir.
smoking rocks?
People just want to hear you talk.
No, people want you to
No.
put water in the damn
No.
fire hydrant.
People want
Go put the damn
reassurance.
fire out. Nobody give a fuck about you speaking.
People want
hey, I care.
reassurance.
I care about what's going on. Hey, 1 million people evacuate. What nobody give a fuck,
So
nigga. What are y'all doing?
I see what you're saying,
Silence
CG.
is agreement. There's no such thing as a good cop that doesn't intervene. It's impossible. You can't be good watching something bad happen and not trying to
Why you
stop
can't be
it.
good?
You're not good, nigga.
You can't be good.
So
nigga.
why-
if
You're not good, nigga.
If I watch you kill Cali,
We watch bad shit
that
happen
makes
all
me a
day.
bad person.
You're not a cop.
No, I'm just. You say you can't be good if you're watching somebody do something
We're
bad.
using cops as an example, not a
No,
fucking
we're using,
citizen.
We're using humans as an example.
No, we're not, nigga.
What
I'm
are you
using
talking
police.
about? That shit don't make no sense. How can you?
It
go,
don't make sense because
how-
you high off shrooms right now.
I was just talking shit just to see what you was gonna say. Cause this nigga think anything, run with it. Dumbass nigga. But look what he do though. Nigga tell Cut anything, he gonna use it against you. You high off shrooms, dumbass
Yes,
nigga.
dumbass.
Yeah.
Hey,
What the fuck you
If you talking right now, you high on shrooms. If you stop talking,
Anything
you
that don't make sense for Cuz, he's saying you can't just use fucking cops, nigga.
Yes, I can.
No,
'cause that's the
nigga, we
easiest
talking
way
about
to make
humans,
you-
nigga. Use
Okay.
humans.
But let me ask you this though, Viral, no, real talk though.
Okay, so ask me this.
what's happening?
I'm gonna let you ask. Okay, cool. We in the hood.
I don't know what we talking about. We ain't making no fucking sense.
You're
right
not
now.
making sense.
You just going in
No,
circles
you're
right now.
not making sense.
Anything, anybody that come on a point what you got, you go with something else and say and draw the line.
You're not
somewhere
making
else.
sense.
Nigga. You're not making sense.
You're not making
nigga.
sense. Okay, cool. If a nigga told, he read it.
All right.
Oh my God! Now your silence is agreement.
He read it. He on paperwork, everything.
All right.
Yo, homie, somebody from your hood decide to still kick it with Cug. They say, look, I ain't a rat. I didn't snitch. He snitched. But I'm still gonna be cool with him because that's my boy. Are you looking at him funny?
Are you looking at funny? Are you looking at a nigga funny
hom-
if
the homie
if
who
two
did
niggas
snitch.
beefing and you still
Hey.
talk to the other nigga? Like it ain't my
Are you
problem.
still
I'm
cool
not-
with
I'm not
niggas
in
that told on
between.
niggas?
No.
You lying, nigga.
Who I'm cool with?
You know niggas that done told on niggas and niggas these niggas still be dealing with niggas and you
No,
know them niggas.
I'm
You're not
not
gonna
cool.
do nothing to them niggas.
I'm
if-
not cool with no nigga that I seen with my own eyes, black and white
But
told. We're not
you
cool.
just
nigga.
asked. You just asked that the nigga that's still kicking it with the snitch. Am I looking at him
That's
different?
what I'm saying.
Yes.
I'm gonna give him the head. I'm gonna for sure verbally like, look, bro. You know the situation with old boy. And if he say he cool with him, then I'm gonna be like, look, I got love for you, but I'm not fucking with him on a daily basis.
Hey.
Because association bring on simulation.
Now association bring on assimilation.
Nah,
so if a police is associated with police that's whooping ass illegally and not doing nothing, how is that not the same thing?
Because you know why, bro? The system is still bigger than him. Just like how in gang banging, nobody's bigger than the program. Exactly. Yeah.
I ain't trying to hear that shit. Nigga.
Nobody's bigger than the program.
To fucking protect, nigga. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Let me ask you this then. When he was saying about how people want to speak, were you trying to say basically when public speaking, when like somebody like the governor or Mayor Bass for LA or something like that, do you say, or are you saying that when someone get on the camera, you want them to give reassurance to the people? That's what you mean by talking to people, like give them a sense of reassurance, like, hey, this is gonna be okay, this is gonna be the game plan.
When chaos
This nigga don't give a
ensues,
fuck, nigga. My
when
mama told me-
chaos ensues, people want to hear from the leaders. They want to
Facts.
hear from the leadership. Even if they don't have an action plan in place, just the fact that they come out and tell people we're working on a solution,
Even if they not, it's true.
even if they not, that will put people in a calmer state. This is a fact.
I mean, the government always says one thing and then their action does
Sure,
another.
put me on
and,
shit.
and we've been going, for instance, for Biden, you could look at that like the perfect
said
example. Biden, he says certain things and then look at how things have turned out and
If
people
y'all
still
gonna
believe
be
in him.
gullible like bitches, that's
People
on
still,
y'all.
people
nigga.
still believe in
People
him.
are
I'm saying?
gullible, nigga.
Nigga, y'all
Black
gonna be
people,
gullible like bitches and
black
believe everything that they
people
fucking tell
have
y'all.
been voting Democrat for the
100
last
years.
50 years.
We
The
don't-
Democrats been fucking over
We
black
don't even
people.
know where the votes go.
It don't
cuz.
matter, nigga.
We don't know shit.
Democrats have been fucking over black people since they've been Democrats.
It ain't just
And
Democrats.
black
Republicans
people
too, nigga.
keep voting
Fuck
for
all
them
them.
anyways. And you know why? Because they come out and they say the things black people want to hear. So we care about actions. No, we don't. We would have stopped voting for
care about
anybody a long
actions, nigga.
time ago.
I don't vote,
Fuck out.
nigga. So-
Okay, well, I'm talking to the citizens who do, nigga.
It's power.
And
I get what you're saying. It's
only
power
saying-
in voting. We
I'm
shouldn't
talking
just
to the
Ain't no,
citizens who
ain't
do.
no powder in voting. We be
No.
talking all this shit, nigga.
No, I'm
we
saying-
sit here every fucking week talk about voting don't matter and talk about power and voting. I'm talking about us on this motherfucking couch.
But I'm talking about- listen, all right,
talk
so look.
about all this shit about there is no power in voting unless they say, oh, vote in your city or vote and do this or vote and do that. Like, nigga, that shit don't matter. They're gonna do what the fuck
I'm
they
not
want to
saying
do.
it is power in voting. What I'm saying is the average person, the way they think, as long as you're saying something they want to hear,
They'll latch
they
on
don't
to it.
care about your actions.
I just sat there and said everybody gullible.
And politics
But-
prove that. They say any old fucking thing in front of these cameras, and then the politicians' actions are the exact opposite of what they said, and people don't give a fuck.
I don't think you should be
No,
able.
they give a fuck, nigga. They want to believe something.
I don't think people should be able to like.
do
I don't
give
think you
a
should
fuck.
rely on the government though. I don't. I don't think you should rely on the government. I believe you should have your own plan, your own actions, and be prepared for take care of you and your family. You shouldn't rely on the government because then you're in a position for having a ceiling of what you can and can't do.
All of that sound good, and this is why I said people don't care about actions, because the government is right now, and they've been doing this forever, making it illegal for you not to rely on them. Can you grow your own fucking garden up to a certain size out here and sell your own crops? Or they gonna come shut your ass down?
They'll shut you down, but you still can
You
do
think they
things
really
for
gonna
your
pull up
family.
and shut you down?
Yes, it's already happened to people.
Cool.
It's niggas in jail for selling avocados.
Man.
They do good.
What?
They will. Yeah.
Come
They
on,
do.
bro.
If I
There's
got
already cases of that.
if I got a house with a regular lemon tree growing in my backyard and I start
You
selling
get
them
one
motherfuckers-
single
On
tree,
a
but yeah.
small scale,
Yeah.
if you start impacting what they do and you're rivaling them, they're shutting you down.
That's with anything though. They're not.
So then what the fuck are you talking about?
What are you talking about? That's what you saying like can you do this? That's what anything you're gonna have to generate something to them, to Uncle Sam, no matter what the fuck you doing. You got a business, you just start a business, you could distribute anything. At some point, you're gonna have to pay their ass.
So thank you for proving my point. It's illegal not to rely on them or give them kickback.
Illegal is crazy.
Your ass
But
going
if
to
you
jail.
do it for your family, you'll be under the radar because you're not
That's
doing
all
that.
I'm saying.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
doing it big scale. If you just focus on your household, you'll be under the radar, bro. Ain't nobody tripping on your lemon tree or your garden.
Where you gonna get electricity from?
You can create generators. It's other ways of getting.
No, where are you gonna power your house?
They just had
year
that.
round.
Hey, they just had that
without
nigga,
the government.
They just had that nigga showing electricity through a watermelon.
Yeah, and they had niggas who showed you cars could run on water and they ass got smoked.
Yeah. Now I'm just saying it can happen. You can
Listen,
figure it
when
out.
you figure out ways to survive without the government, you either come work for them and show them your tricks, or they smoke your ass. Allegedly. But it's already proof in the pudding. So don't let this nigga lead y'all straight, cause your ass gonna.
I ain't lead nobody. So, shit can happen.
But let me ask you this: you saying you don't like? You saying the government, all this and that? Do you feel like these fires is part of a government plan?
Okay, let's get into the fires.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go there, nigga, because I'm gonna cook on this, nigga.
Let's get into the fires.
Literally cook because it's hot, or
I'm gonna cook because I know I'd have been a part of it.
LA has been on fire. Yeah. If you've been living under a rock, LA has been on fire. The Palisades is completely wiped out.
Altadena too.
Altadena is all of basically wiped out. Malibu, large portion got wiped out. Pasadena, Hollywood was on fire just the other day, yesterday or the day before. So there are a lot of theories floating around. One of the biggest key details, the reservoirs are basically empty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So before these fires happened a couple months ago, the budget got cut. And they were dumping the water that was supposed to refill the reservoirs into the fucking ocean. Mm. Getting rid of the water instead of loading up the reservoirs. Not only did they do that, insurance companies cut their coverage,
last year,
the fire coverage within the last year, 6 months, on all these houses that caught on fire. So everybody's house who caught on fire, they got to stomach that because the insurance companies aren't covering it. So there were a lot of suspicious things that happened right before these fires happened. So, in you guys' opinions, what do y'all think was the cause of the fire? Do you think all of this was a coincidence? And mind you, the people who are in charge of this whole organization and putting all of that together just so happen to be in Ghana, just so happen to be gone while everything is up in flames.
Yeah, I think it's definitely something bigger at play. We just had somebody getting caught for the Kenneth fire starting it. Yeah. Somebody who was, they said, came from, an illegal immigrant. So I definitely think there's things that are in play for the fires to start. You look at the insurance companies, right, and how they pulled out over a year to 6 months ago. They already knew what the red zones were going to be. And they didn't, insurance, the last thing they want to do is pay you. That's why they left, because they knew, okay, this shit is coming. They've been stopped doing controlled burns for years now, right? Like we were supposed to be doing.
Nah, controlled burns go on every year.
Oh, for real?
I'm not gonna stop you from that.
Yeah, okay, because
controlled burns they always do controlled burns.
They still do
them periodically throughout season. They do controlled burns.
Okay, yeah. I was under the impression that they had stopped that since like the early 2000s. So it's looking like they've been pretty much. California has just been negligent on purpose to our circumstances when it comes to how the wind picks up in certain red areas, and we just don't give a fuck. Oh. Insurance got hold of that, and that's why they pulled out. I think that when all this happens, Governor Newsom and other people are going to get a payout to rebuild this, and California is going to get rebuilt in those areas and be better and bigger, and it's just going to cause more inflation.
Bro, another key detail. Hold on, one more key detail.
God damn, cuz.
Nah, because I gotta get the details. Joe Rogan a couple years ago said he spoke to a firefighter who predicted all of this, basically saying California is one big gust of wind away from completely being on fire, and that's not being able to control it. Like you said, they weren't taking care of like the vegetation and certain shit they were supposed to knock down or control burn or whatever. They just let it grow out of control. Even Trump was talking about this a while back. So a lot of the measures that they were supposed to take, budget cuts happened. We sending money to fucking Ukraine and everybody else except citizens. And now we dealing with what we dealing with. But yeah, go ahead.
It's ain't no coincidence, cuz they do this shit, cuz that shit regular shit. They don't make money in the fire season in the year before, they're gonna start it. They're gonna start some shit now, nigga. And that's what it is. That's what you see going on in real time. They're gonna spend months out there making money, nigga. And that's what it is, cuz that's their hustle.
I'm gonna say for the insurance purposes, insurance is a big business. I do believe that with these policies, man, Yeah, they gonna have to pay out and things like that. But I know for a fact insurance don't like to pay out. They'll find any loophole not to pay you. But when they do pay out, they're gonna find another way to recoup that money. Whether they're gonna slowly
raise the rates
or something like that for the masses. So even if they do, let's just say hypothetically, I know State Farm doesn't cover fire in California like as of right now, but say hypothetically they get back into it. Say if your insurance is maybe like $500 a month, they go probably raise it just a little bit, like $550. But that's to everybody that has State Farm. I mean, that's small margins just
over
for that.
time.
Over time's go add, so they go recoup this money. You know what I'm saying?
But not to cut you off, did they pull back on a lot of people that had home insurance? Right.
They're not covering it.
That's what I'm saying.
They specifically took out covering fires. This is what we're saying. It's all a part of the plan.
It's about, I think, like 80,000 people that they still cover.
But I'm saying if you do have it, it has to be something like a wildfire. They're not covering like arson and things like that. Yeah. So maybe it
has
could
to be a natural cause, right?
Yeah. They knew where the red zones were because they're watching it shift. So they, like I said, they don't want to pay nobody nothing. They knew this.
But what's the odd?
What do you mean?
That's basically what we're saying.
I'm saying the same thing.
And they knew that. Yeah, they knew that there was going to be fires because they knew California was being negligent to it because they were putting money in other places instead of where they were supposed to. They knew the budget cuts was coming and they like, look, we don't want to pay $50 million or whatever it is to all these people. Let's get the fuck out of here before shit hit the fan.
This is another one of the theories is they did this controlled burn to get rid of evidence with all the sex trafficking stuff going on. They were saying a lot of the red zones under the Getty had all these tunnels and a lot of evidence that they couldn't get rid of fast enough, and they was like, fuck it, burn it all. You know what I'm saying? Then you got another theory that they're burning these zones down to create the smart cities.
Which I saw LA's supposed to be introducing that.
LA's introducing that 2028, that the official documents is out. I'm going to put it up on the podcast page because I was reading that shit earlier, like, what the fuck? What are the odds that if you look at the fire route, they got clearance to change it from single family homes to like apartments and shit. So they already been talking about these smart cities. These people ain't just gonna sell their fucking homes. They like, fuck it, burn it.
Get them the fuck up out of here.
Get them the fuck up out of there. Wow. Insurance ain't giving you the bread to build it back. So how much money do you think they really got to build back? And who's gonna really want to come build back after this shit happened? Like, fuck it, I need to go somewhere where this can't happen.
Cents on the dollar now to pick that land up at this point.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like, damn, it's too many coincidences that's lining up. And how did the fire start? You could say it's arson. They said a transformer exploded.
Power lines.
Hit the brush, the power lines. Me personally, I'm looking at Maui like, damn, this shit's eerily similar.
Yeah.
This looked like one of them direct energy weapons. Some people were saying they saw lasers. Same shit in Maui, man. I seen green lasers. We know they got the lasers. We know this already, allegedly. But we know they got this shit. They could spark some shit from miles away. We don't even know. So what do y'all think caused the fire? Because we've seen the illegals or whatever, but that could be the decoy. That could be the throw-off.
That's very low-hanging fruit in this situation.
ICE
like is doing sweeps right now.
Transit person starting the fire.
I think it could be a mix of both, though. I think there could be people right now trying to take advantage of just the freedom and burning some shit. But ultimately, I think it's somebody out there that orchestrated this, and it's hard to say exactly who it is, but I think it's a team of people.
Nigga, it's the firefighters.
You think they want to start the fires?
Shit, nigga, I know this shit. Nigga,
damn.
There is no...
Nah, this is bigger than the firefighters.
Man, I don't give a fuck,
Why you think it's the firefighters starting?
If ands or buts, man. I was in fire camp. Like I told y'all, we used to be there. They'd tell us, tomorrow, hey, it's going to be this. Nigga, I was on a fire that went, I think 2 years ago. That motherfucker was like, over 1 million acres on the same crib. We went through Vegas state lines and all type of shit where we were supposed to be for like a month and a half, nigga. On saying, nigga, they started the shit. The nigga told us a day before, hey, water up. Y'all going on the fire tomorrow, nigga. And they'll drive out, nigga, in their trucks, nigga. I'm giving up too much of their game. They probably come chip me for this. and light that motherfucker up. They making money, like I'm telling y'all, cuz, like, on saying, they ain't
go chip you because silence is agreements.
If y'all don't know what he's saying, basically, they're using inmates They were in fire camp
Yeah.
to fight these fires. So if you don't know, when a lot of these fires are at their peak, they'll throw the inmates on the front line, let the inmates get it down, and then when the news cameras come, the firefighters pick up their packs and everything like they was fighting the fires. Whole time the inmates was putting them out, and the inmates getting paid pennies on the dollar.
Shout out to the inmates, man.
Why the firefighters are making all this prevailing
all that
wage.
grunt work.
You know what I'm saying? They getting paid the big government wages, but the inmates are doing all the fucking work.
They're getting paid
Modern day
$5.
slaves.
They're getting paid
The
$5 to $10
inmates,
right
the
now.
Modern day
the
slavery.
inmates y'all hate are the real heroes. Cause I'm
facts.
saying, nigga, them niggas out there doing the grit and
The grit and grind,
yeah, exactly. The chopping down trees, the clearing the pathway,
digging
and doing everything else, and putting them lining on shit. Them niggas be the main ones, and they getting crumbs for that shit though. And people be talking about they need to get sentencing off. Then them niggas need to get real wages for that shit, nigga. They risking their life. Niggas out there probably risking their life right now, nigga. Oh, I'm saying in Palisades, nigga, that shit is deadly. I done been out there, niggas done died, nigga. Real firefighters died too, cause they mics ain't working or certain shit don't cope. Winds might transpire. You could be right here, right now, right, and the wind turn, it's over with.
Let me ask you this: the same coincidence though, like we had the hardest wind gusts coming.
All that
same
at the
with
same moment.
Same moment.
Look,
You don't
bro.
think they fucking with the weather? You don't think
Look,
they doing
bro.
this shit?
They
Hollywood
can
burning down.
cloud seeding.
Hollywood burning
They
down.
can
Cloud
see
seeding.
Hollywood burning down in real
clouds.
time. They burn this shit down.
They make it rain once a week in Dubai. You telling me they couldn't see some clouds over this fire?
Bro, you telling me they can put some rain out there right now?
Right now.
We ain't got no water in the fucking the
Reservoirs.
yeah.
That's what I was saying. They well
I
apparently
know you already said it, but they said Newsom didn't want to accept certain things.
Yeah.
and this is why why ain't no water automatically be there? Why do we got to go through all this other shit? We got fucking
The Pacific Ocean is right there. I don't even understand how.
I'm just saying how we don't have water in California
because that
And all
was
of us-
planned.
It's crazy because a few days
I'm
before
saying
the fire,
same
they
thing.
said we
I
had.
just want people to understand the same thing that we saying. Like, yes, it's planned. Like, no water in the
Allegedly.
damn tanks or whatever. Yeah, allegedly, all this.
No, it was a rollout because if even a few days ago before the fire started, they had said, I remember I was leaving work and it said California is officially back in the drought.
Yeah.
Then about a day or two later, the winds picked up. And then right after that, boom, fire.
Hey, so if you don't know what I was speaking on, it says Gavin Newsom is working with developers to change zoning in burn areas to allow mass apartments. Newsom is allegedly working with developers to convert zoning in Pacific Palisades from R1, single family, to R3, apartments. So what are the odds that they were already looking at developing these smart cities and trying to unveil it in 2028, which ironically,
The Olympics.
the Olympics is coming in 2028. So it's a lot of big business
And that's what they
coming
did
in 2028.
They did in Atlanta too when they had the Olympics there. They didn't have fires, but they did sweep a lot of shit out. I believe that was the last. That's the last time that what's the festival that was called Freaknik.
Yeah.
Their last festival during that time it was heavily policed, a lot of rules. They was out there, heavy police force doing shit to make it harder because they knew they was cleaning up Atlanta for that Olympics that was coming.
Yeah.
Smart LA 2028. Technology for a better Los Angeles. You can actually look this up, go read it. Like, what are the odds that all of this just so happens to line up perfectly?
And when you think about it, right, like there's only more and more people being born. We're running out of space. We got to create more space. The way we do that, instead of taking these homes, like you got like 5, 10
Single
people living
homes,
in it,
yeah.
let's stack more people on top of each other. You know what I mean?
Costco, putting apartments on
Yep.
top of Costco. And to be clear, the world's not running out of space. We cramp people into these cities, and that's running out of space. But if you ever catch a flight, it's miles
Empty.
and miles and miles and hundreds of miles of empty land. You know what I'm saying?
big
That they
facts.
can really build on if they wanted to. But they can control people easier by keeping you stacked on top of each other like a fucking project.
It's unfortunate. I feel bad for some of the people that did lose their their homes in this, especially the Altadena. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that whole city
because
is
that's
gone.
somewhere where people of color were
Of
able
color.
to go and buy them homes and build generational wealth, and now that's ruined. You know what I mean? But for
Facts.
some of the super rich people, for me, it's like I can't all the way feel bad. Like them homes that burnt in Malibu, it's like that's somebody's vacation home. Like a lot of these people though are gonna be right. They're gonna be okay. And the niggas out there that are trying to make Pacific Palisades seem like it's majority people who are struggling class
No,
for shit.
That's a nice area.
Yeah,
$3
it's
million
like-
homes.
And,
Yeah,
and-
it's a-
and when did Pacific Palisades become LA? That's also what I want to know.
Well,
Niggas
so I know
tell me.
Pacific Palisades High School is part of LAUSD district, so that's probably why they think so. Because when the high school
Okay.
burned down.
Yeah.
So they consider, but that's not. If you really from the city, you know that's not.
Because niggas come on LA,
That's
niggas come on
Malibu,
Twitter every day. Hey, Hollywood, the Valley.
No,
Now niggas want to be attached to it because they want to be attached to a tragedy for the views and the clicks and the feeling of.
Well, also too probably because the outside world don't realize how the outside world probably don't know how Palisades is. They probably just assume all of this.
I'm talking about. I'm seeing people in LA.
you
Pray
mean
for
like people
LA.
in LA, yeah,
Compton ain't
Everybody
burning.
do.
Watts ain't burning.
We ain't never claimed no damn Palisades.
Yeah,
No,
that shit
not
ain't
at all.
burning.
Like you got
That's
money, you
Malibu.
go out to the Palisades.
Yeah,
You go out to
Calabasas, Malibu. That's their
Nah,
own.
but everybody acting like they're attached to it now.
Yeah, it's like what this fake kumbaya
all
shit.
my people's out there. Then y'all had people in Palisades.
Yeah, when the fuck you have people in the Palisades
shit-
all of a sudden?
What? Like it's crazy.
And I'm seeing this is low key starting a class war because you have all the poor working class people celebrating that the rich finally get hit with a catastrophe when the poor's whole life has been a catastrophe and the rich essentially doesn't give a fuck. So now they like, you get to go through what we've been going through for a long time. And I see a lot of rich people on fake accounts, troll accounts, burn accounts, saying, you know what? This made me not want to help the poor. Fuck the poor. I now hate the poor because y'all are celebrating a tragedy in our lives. And I'm seeing a lot of people who are well off who had homes in the Palisades and who had homes in some of these spots that burned down saying, man, fuck the poor.
But let's keep it 100. Y'all already was saying fuck the poor.
Exactly.
Y'all flex. These
That's
people
the
up there in them
facts.
hills flex the better access to better education, to better health care, to better opportunities, to better living conditions. We talking about when you step outside and just breathe your air, right? Better access to police and treatment and how you're being viewed as a person. And the only time y'all come down from them hills is when it's a tragedy. It's always we're human when it's a tragedy. But in between tragedies, all we do is shit on each other. Niggas look the other way. Niggas is cool when they up there drinking their matcha, driving their Range Rovers. They don't give a fuck. They don't want their kids down there kicking it with niggas. They don't want to go their kids going to the same schools. They don't want to go to the same hospitals. But now it's like, oh, we're all human. Come and help us. But God forbid some shit sweep through Compton or South Central. Them niggas be up there in them hills like, I feel bad, but looking down from their balcony.
Now they would.
An Instagram post ain't gonna save shit. Like it's
Nah, you know what's crazy because they don't even feel bad. They despise it. It'd been more like negligent. Like that's what they do in poverty-stricken areas. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what they expect. So now when it hits them, I do understand the people that don't give a fuck about them getting hit. And a lot of them people that's in them places, let's be real, cause they got more houses. Yeah. They got more places. This ain't the end of their motherfucking life. Now some people might be, and shout out to the ones, cause I do know a few people that have been telling me they've been evacuating from those areas.
Evacuate!
I send my prayers, my blessings to everybody. I don't wish that on nobody because that fire shit ain't no motherfucking joke. Cause if you ever been in that, like just been around fire like that shit is serious.
I was about to say, I think anybody class, no matter what class, financial status you have, everybody can face tragedy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's success, can't nobody elude that. You know what I'm saying?
Life gonna do it.
Life is gonna do what it's gonna do. I mean, death is gonna happen if you rich, poor. I mean, it's gonna come at a certain time. For Pacific Palisades area, that area I don't have as much sympathy because that is an area full of wealth typically. But like for cities like Altadena, that is like a middle class family where a lot of people was buying them homes at that time, like maybe $200,000. Now they're worth some money, but now if they planned on selling it or just keeping it within the family, that money is basically gone now. So those are the ones that I kind of feel for as far as, because a lot of those are typically minorities. You know, when I say minority, blacks, Hispanics, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of that area. So those are the ones I really feel for. And they're at the Rose Bowl, which is not too far from the 110. If you take it, downtown, you got to take the 110 all the way down. So that's not too far.
No, go ahead.
And that's not too far. But what I don't feel bad for is niggas that's going to Pacific Palisades and looting, because now they're seizing the opportunity to come up.
I want to talk about that too, because there's a video that came out of some black dudes carrying some bags.
He
right?
wasn't even looting.
He wasn't looting. But check this out. The fire's been going on for days. We can't stop them. We see one video of two niggas in the National Guard there the same night. That's crazy to me, personally. It shows you it. He wasn't looting.
He was carrying.
He was carrying for his mom or some shit.
Actually helping people move their stuff to safety. But this is what I always say: the representation that's put out there through images of our people. This is a prime example. You got people out there doing a good deed, but because of the millions and millions of images of us doing dumb shit, they make that represent the entire race. So now you get put in that blanket of bullshit even when you're doing something good, because in the minds of the people, you can do no good. This is why I go so hard stepping on bullshit and speaking on shit. And when I say silence is agreeance, because it's shit like that. You can sit back and be like, well, I wasn't looting. But to the world, you was looting. So the next time you in somebody's nice neighborhood helping them move, what if they start doing like they did in New Orleans? And you got some vigilante on his roof with his rifle and get to sniping y'all, thinking that you're stealing from his neighbor.
Even then, it's sort of like an oxymoron, because we say perception is reality. If the world believes that's what it is, that's what it's going to be. We can say what we want. Yeah, you wasn't really doing this, but if the whole million people in the world believe that you're doing that, then people going to believe it. And
how do you change your perception?
I understand that. I know what you're saying about images and all that shit, but that's the perception of us, period. The same way we walk in the fucking liquor store and people think we gonna steal regardless. Same way we go in certain places in the mall and they think we automatically, they gotta watch us, watch the nigga. That's how they be feeling. Sometimes I done walked in the stores and they go insane and they already look at me. And now I'm not even buying shit about it here, bitch ass niggas. And I'm gone because fuck y'all store. I should steal something because you think I'm steal anyway. Nigga, now that's what I used to do. Book y'all stupid ass because y'all think y'all smarter than me.
But
nigga.
This is why it matters about how your image is portrayed. Because it could have real life effects.
This is true.
Y'all just think this is how people think. No, people who think eventually act. So thank God it was nobody like them motherfuckers in New Orleans just sitting on their roof waiting to snipe a nigga. And thank God the community notes on fucking Twitter actually clarified, hey, they're not looting. They're actually helping.
That's a fact. And damn, when you think about the media coverage of this shit, right? We talking about Altadena, Pasadena, these places where the people of color are getting affected. That's not being covered on the news. You every time you turn around, $1 million homes in Malibu, $1 million homes in Palisades. You got white Karens running up to Governor Newsom. What are you gonna do for my daughter and all this bullshit?
Well, because
you're not seeing the actual people who are affected or the other people of color that are affected.
Struggling minority doesn't get views on the news though, bro. Think about it. That shit doesn't get coverage on the news.
Doesn't get empathy either.
That shit has no empathy. Red Cross is not coming to
it does when we're being fucking arrested
by
or
the
being
police.
beat or when we're being shown in a negative light.
The negative projection.
Yeah. That's when they love to show us. But if it's this, it's like, nah, they don't want to.
I want to say one thing.
Nigga, we just
for now on, no matter what's going on, if it's something I don't want to talk about, I'm going the Gavin Newsom route. I would really like to talk, but I'm on the phone with the president.
What kind of nigga crazy?
I got no service. This is why I'm walking around. I'm trying to get service. I'm talking to the president right now.
Bro said, especially for your daughter. I'm
talking to the president. I'm trying to get service. That was, nigga, I don't know where he came up with that one.
Nigga said, let me just stay calm. Yeah, just agree. Nigga tried to hop in the car.
Trump on his bumper though. You know what I like? You know what Trump did though? Trump called him, Gavin him new scum and all that, because what he's trying to do is smut down any type of Democrat candidate to win. He already throwing smirk because you know what they saying. Gavin Newsom trying to run for president, so he trying to make. Bro, he trying to step on him right down.
What does Trump have to lose by anybody else being president at this point?
Well, he want to keep the Republican Party, you know what I'm saying, winning.
In power.
Do y'all think he really care? Let's be 100. Like, Cud don't give a fuck.
He was just kicking with history.
Cud, yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to get at. Them niggas was best friends laughing at the nigga funeral. Nigga dead. These niggas up here laughing, cracking jokes. Fuck is
Jimmy
going
Carter
on?
shit. Yeah.
Jimmy Carter, nigga. Trump don't give a fuck. He fooled niggas.
Hey, Jimmy Carter body was everywhere, bro. Is it me? Like, you know
Cud playing the game with the world, fool. Like, Cud
it's right here.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's military time.
No, I'm saying it says 0 minutes. What's that mean?
Yeah, nah.
It's
no.
%?
As long as it's going right there in the middle, it's recording.
I was making sure.
But look, I'm gonna say this. Damn, what the hell was I finna say?
You saying Jimmy's body was on?
No. I'm seeing a lot of grown men panicking. If I see this post one more time, I'ma snap.
Which one?
Post?
Man, right now ain't the time for the conspiracies. People need help.
Yeah.
Nigga, the conspiracies are what's helping. Let's figure out how this started so we can figure out how to put a stop to it for it to never happen again.
You ain't stopping this shit.
It's out there.
We had a brief intermission, but we back, man. We done had a little slip up with the footage, man. But yeah, like I was saying, You grown men that's out here panicking, talking about, oh, we don't need conspiracies, we need help. Bro, what you think the help is? The conspiracies are exactly what we need because at least someone is questioning things and they aren't just blindly accepting what the media is telling them. So shout out to all the conspiracy theorists. Shout out to all the tinfoil hat wearers, whether they're true or whether they're not. At least they have the brains to say, you know what? I can't trust shit. Let me question everything.
Question everything.
I want to say one more thing too. We have to stop the Republican Party, Trumpsters, whatever. Y'all have to stop blaming DEI for everything. The fire department is 60% white males. So if there's anybody, if any race is at fault in the fire department for shit not going the way it's supposed to, it's white people. It's not blacks because they're less than 10%. It's not Hispanics. It's white people. And again, like y'all said, y'all blame everybody else, but then you guys go and get the inmates that we have that are predominantly black, that are predominantly brown, to go and fight the fires, and then you guys pull up and take the glory. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
No, that's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts. Like, I can't point that out enough. There are inmates on the front line. Everywhere I go, I'm going in and out, Starbucks, every major corporation, they got signs up in their windows. Oh, thank God for the firefighters. Shout out to the firefighters. Who's shouting out the inmates that got to put their life on the line for $5 so they can buy some damn soups and some cookies?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they are putting them on the front line. Think about the military. When we went to Vietnam and they put all the niggas out there first.
Man.
That's what they're doing with these fires.
Even before that, Miracle at St. Anna, I don't know if y'all know about that, but they put us out. That's a good movie. Y'all should watch that. They put us out on the front lines, I think, in World War I and II.
Every war, they throw us out there. And this does not get covered by the media. The firefighters come and take all the glory when a lot of times they ain't even fighting the damn fires. The inmates are.
Yep.
They in the back chilling.
Y'all seen that video? They said it was like a basketball team getting off the bus, and they like the Mexicans coming back into the U.S. to build Pacific Palisades back up after they get deported. I'm like, man, because that probably is what'll happen. You know, unfortunately, they're gonna chill on that, let them rebuild shit, and then do a sweep again. Unfortunately,
I'm telling y'all, the smart cities, this is what they want. They got the bullet train coming. China and all that, they already got the smart cities to where you don't even have to leave your fucking neighborhood.
They just posted
not
shit.
Not even a neighborhood. Like, damn, some of them, you don't got to leave your building.
Yeah. It's all
Niggas
right
ain't
there.
even leaving their building.
They just posted they got drones fighting fires now in China. They got drones doing it now.
Yeah, they way ahead. And what's so crazy, they got ads up there in Silicon Valley that says, stop hiring humans. AI can do all the work now. So for the longest, everybody been, AI, ChatGPT, this, that, and the third. They're now promoting to companies to stop hiring humans. All while the cost of living is skyrocketing.
Yeah.
They talking about these new fucking tax laws that's about to kick in is the working class get hits with the highest tax rate.
That's how, it's like that right now. So, honestly, it's like that
right
now.
So your taxes is going up. Your pay's not going up.
Cost of living is
and they're not even hiring you niggas.
Yeah.
It's no longer a conspiracy. It's a reality.
Yeah.
And this is why I said question everything, because a lot of y'all was saying the same shit back then. Oh, you conspiracy theorists. The technology is good. Oh, man, they trying to make it better for us. Yeah, all right. Taking all your fucking jobs. How many of your companies are introducing AI?
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Think about it.
If it just go completely AI, I'm just wondering, because how the government is run off of taxes by us paying them. How are they going to tax something that's AI? That's something I'm just curious about how that's going to work. If it goes completely AI, where's the government go get their money from?
This what Elon said. Elon said it's going to be a universal income, which the government is going to divvy to you because no one's going to have to work. AI is going to do everything. But to me, that just means they control you.
Giving an allowance.
Oh,
that's
you don't want to get that.
County.
Yeah, you don't want to get that. All right, hey, hit that button. Boop. Turn his electric car off.
Shut you down.
Shut his electric home down. And his income, gone until you do what the fuck we say. These smart cities is going to be even worse. Everything's smart.
Yeah.
Nigga, what?
Facial recognition. I mean, you already have it, but just
Oh,
imagine
God.
that.
You been
Imagine
to
that
the
being
Tour
outside of your house, or you on your walk
Have
to the
y'all
store.
been to the
like-
Intruder Dome, the Clippers?
Nah.
So I went to go check out the Clippers game one night, And it's to the point now where before you even go to the stadium, you have to fill out like an application, have to put your debit card or credit card on file. Because when you go in, they're going facial recognition on the payment. You don't even have to have your phone to do the tap or your card tap. As soon as you walk out the concession stand, it scans your face and it charges through your phone.
So if they can do that, then you know the scammers is gonna get a hold of that, and you're gonna be walking down the street. Boom, account emptied out just off the. That's why a lot of them people in them other countries who already got the facial recognition started wearing the mask. And shit. You saw that shit?
Yep.
Because they know what the deal is. Yeah.
They already know. They already up on it. So all this technology is not necessarily a good thing.
I agree. Elon he's supposed to be doing what 500,000 Tesla robots supposed to be coming out in the next 5 to 10 years. He's trying to do a lot of shit. That again, conspiracy is going to become a reality. That's what we are right now.
Like the conspiracy is like 99 on 99. Like I haven't seen one that missed yet. Why do we keep calling them theories at this point? We damn near predicting the future because I ain't seen one miss yet.
No.
I think people are just in denial. They want to be at least. You know what I mean? They want to think things are natural. Or
they want to be blissful.
It's by chance.
It's easier to be blissful when you don't know or act like you know everything is good going on. Because if you have that third eye open up, then that's when you kind of have a little sense of paranoia around. You know, now you're not living as happy as you were because you know the truth.
You can't ignore it. Yeah.
That's why I like what Risa Islam said. He said, we're at a point now where ignorance is no longer bliss. You're not going to have a choice but to see what's going on because they are not even trying to disguise it a little bit. And even the ones who just went walking through life just, like you're not going to have a choice but to see it.
Yeah.
And then whether you accept it or want to do something about it, that's going to be the choice. But to be ignorant to what's going on is not a possibility no more. Because they ain't hiding the shit.
No, they ain't.
They is throwing everything in your motherfucking face.
Everything.
And just imagine a smart city where your big ass complex, you never leave it.
Yeah.
The kids are born there. Like what was that Batman movie where Bane was fucking born in the
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight?
Yeah.
On some shit like Dark Knight,
Underground,
nigga.
yeah.
Underground, yeah, like nigga, you never ever
leave.
left. And you remember they said travel was gonna become so expensive that they were looking at other routes for working class people to be able to travel with this VR shit. So the only ones who are gonna be able to get on a plane, leave it up to them, is the wealthy. You want to travel? You got to put these VR glasses on.
That's what I've been saying on the show. Like, I think the future is people living their life in a virtual reality, like Player Ready One. You're going to wake up, when you take the goggles off, you living in a polluted world. It's trash, there's shit everywhere. The government's controlling you like a motherfucker. There's a universal income. Robots got your job. But when you go home, you put on them glasses, you're Superman. You're whoever you are in that world, and that's your currency, and that's your life, and that's what you live. That's what I truly believe that's where we're going, because reality at some point is going to become too hard for some people to stand. They're already medicating us, right, to the point of no return. Once that gets too old, like you said, where it's going to be right in our face, they're going to have to do something. And to me, that's what it's going to be.
Look, they got the prison sentence now where you can do 100 years in 10 minutes with the goggles on. Like everything you notice is going meta. They
Black
already
Mirror.
tried to push the meta with the Facebook shit. Then they tried to get you to start buying virtual real estate. They tried that. That didn't work. So everything is looking like what you said.
Yeah.
Your real life, you're going to be eating fucking dog kibble.
Yeah.
Put this on, it's going to turn this kibble into filet mignon, nigga.
And Mark Zuckerberg,
God.
I don't know if y'all seen him, he just came out and talked about how Biden was calling him, pretty much yelling at him, saying anything that has to do with like any negative side effects of, you know what, shut it off. So all the shit we talked about that thing, it was all real. And now, Meta is trying to come out and be less censorship, and he's trying to come out. He was on Joe Rogan podcast and talk about how, you know, we were wrong and they forced us to do certain things and hide certain things. Shit is crazy. A conspiracy is a reality. Y'all gotta wake the fuck up.
All through COVID, all through that shutdown, y'all said that was now look what they matter. You know what's crazy? Why is Joe Rogan the only one who can talk about it freely?
It's crazy, huh?
Because you can't even say the word or you get banned. We got banned for 2 weeks for even talking about an interview that Trump did talking about it.
Yeah.
But Joe Rogan can, it was a conspiracy. And Joe Rogan can say any fucking thing and he don't get flagged. Why is that?
That's a good ass question. I don't know. I feel like maybe when you look at his interviews, right, and his interview style, it's him being very curious. It's him a lot of times sitting there and listening. And well, why do you think this way? Oh, what he does a lot is passes it off as he's learning some shit.
Yeah.
And he already know what the deal is. He like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, I think that's how he gets away with a lot of shit.
But the platform itself will call it medical misinformation if you do the same thing. But he has
maybe he has a stake in
path.
YouTube. He might have.
That's what I'm
like. He gotta have some big boy shit going on. You're
That's
right.
crazy because no one can talk about that shit.
Yeah.
Flacco hit me earlier like, nigga, how can Joe Rogan talk about this? I get flagged every time. I'm like, nigga, me too.
I guess we need him. They need, like, I think he might be on from that side. He's the biggest platform. That's pretty much the yin to the yang. Like, we have to have something that big as well. Even though they try to shadow ban him, he has Spotify deal, Apple. He's just that guy that covers everything. Yeah. I think where you can't really shut his shit down. You shut Joe Rogan down, everybody gonna be like, oh, this is censorship at its finest.
Yeah. So with that being said, do you think he's controlled opposition?
Damn.
Because if we give you this guy that you think is the free thinker and he's the one who can say anything. I mean,
yeah, they gonna pay him enough. Y'all think so?
You know what I'm saying?
You could definitely say that.
How the fuck can he freely just be talking about all this shit with your channel? They getting rid of that shit ASAP.
Yeah,
you could definitely say that. And I mean, it's hard to say that though too because we've seen him change his opinions over time. Like I remember him not liking Old Boy. Now he like Old Boy. So I've seen his opinions change over time on things where it's like maybe we're just watching something that's real raw and uncut at the same time. And that's why it's so big and it's so strong and it can't be broken. Also, I think that as well.
Because you got people like Reza Islam, they try to say he controlled opposition, but I'm like, how? He can't even get on a platform. He can't even start a platform.
Yeah, well, the difference between Reza Islam and Joe Rogan,
that nigga black,
is he black and he's Nation of Islam, and you know that
they don't want to see that.
Their tag is very anti.
They're like extremists almost.
Yeah,
they damn near tag them as terrorists in a way.
They're anti-S. You know the secret relationship between blacks and blacks and Jews. Mm-hmm. They're very big on pushing that rhetoric and exposing the truth in that situation.
He's cool with Jewish people.
Closer.
Oh, he says he's cool with Jewish people.
Yeah, but I know.
And that's the cold part about it with him.
But Elijah Muhammad, Farrakhan, Fard Muhammad
at the bottom.
All of them have kind of exposed that relationship between us.
No, that under. Yep, right there. Yeah, to stop turning.
The
other way.
They've talked about their contributions within slavery, etc.
The other way.
To me, that's where it is. That's why. That's why Reza can't get on because he's also tied to that. Like if y'all know any, like the Jews hate the Nation of Islam. They hate them.
Yeah, because you had your what's his name going crazy on them.
Yeah, that's also why he can't hop on because he got them dudes, looking for him.
I just be wary of people who can freely talk about the things that I know for a fact will get you banned, and they have no repercussions. Because on a smaller scale, talking about like channels like ours, and I mean they shutting you down there before you could ever even make it up there for talking about the shit that they just freely talking about to the biggest platform. So in my brain's like, nah, that shit don't make sense. That's why I be looking at Trump kind of like, is this nigga really because JFK, they knocked his top off broad daylight in front of the world.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. And I've even said shit like that about Elon. Like, again, he says, this type of technology is bad. Come and buy mine instead, and everything will be okay. The same thing he did with Twitter. What's his name? Jack Dorsey. He's in collusion with the government and the Dems and this is and that, and I'm going to let this be a free program or a free social media site just to go and censor niggas and then let people, racist people run rampant. Only racist people towards black, though. That's what he lets run rampant.
And that's what's wild. If you say anything towards them, you get shut down. But they got all type of pages that just say the N-word all day for no fucking reason. And they let that shit fly.
Let it ride.
They let that shit ride. I don't understand that shit.
It's likes and clicks, right? They love to see us get up in arms on there, and that provides comic relief for people on there, I think.
That rage bait is a motherfucker. People making whole careers off of that shit.
Yeah.
Just pissing off black people. Just think about that. You could become a social media star just by disrespecting black people.
Yeah. And don't nothing happen to them.
And you know what? Before we get out of here, we gotta talk about this. I don't know how I'm gonna let this slide. Where's that book at? Is it up there? The Black Apartheid? Yeah. I need it. Can you grab it? Thank you. So, if y'all are not up on what's going on, let me get the exact details. I want to talk about that nurse.
Oh, the broken bones. Yeah, please talk about that. Yeah.
Man.
I almost got up out of here without talking about it.
And people wonder why we don't trust shit, right? That shit crazy.
And this is for the people who say race don't matter. I don't see color. Racism doesn't exist. Y'all gonna have to explain this one because we've been saying this for decades. So I want to get the exact details so I ain't talking out of my ass. And I also want to get this book that y'all actually need to go read for a fact. And you know what's... Man, it's a whole lot that goes into this. Are you up on that short? Did you see it?
About the nurse?
Yeah.
And that hell yeah, man. You know, listen, it kind of hit home for me, brother. I've had a child in the hospital, so I'm very aware of who's supposed to be around your child. You're supposed to, and me, I question doctors, nurses, certain levels. They didn't have certain status to do certain things. As a parent, you're supposed to question that.
And it's sad because in the medical industry, you have to be vocal about what you need and want. You should be able to. You should be able to come in, have an appointment. They look at you and say, "Okay, we're going to give you X, Y, and Z to the max." You have to be like, "Nah, I want that appointment. No, I want that checkup." Like, "Nah, you good, bro."
And this is how disgusting the media is. They worded it: Virginia nurse charged with breaking bones of infants in NICU, but attacks not racially motivated. Huh?
Yeah.
All the babies were black. So they never put that in there. You got to really go deep dive to find that out. So earlier this month, maybe about a week ago, a white nurse in Virginia was arrested and charged with child abuse after several black babies in the hospital's neonatal intensive care unit mysteriously suffered broken legs.
So crazy to me.
So if you're not up on the medical apartheid, you need to read this book. This is a book that details racism in the medical industry throughout black people's history, right? The dark history of medical experimentation on black Americans from colonial times to the present. So if you know anything about black people and our past with the medical industry, they used to test on us.
Yep.
Literally give us diseases and all type of shit. And I'm not saying allegedly because this is a fact. The most notable one they'll tell you about is the Tuskegee experiment. Everybody know about that. They gave us the fucking syphilis or whatever and sat back for 40 years documenting all the side effects and shit like that. They went out there, age went crazy. Like, come on, bro. Like, we know. And a lot of that is in this book. Do you know there was a time in history where the doctors said black people don't feel pain?
Yep.
They said we don't feel pain. So when white people would go in and get anesthesia and get operations and shit,
they wasn't giving it to us.
They would just raw dog do the same thing on a black person, no anesthesia, no nothing. Oh, they don't feel pain. They give them pain meds after they're done. Don't give us shit. Send you home. And if you ever been to the doctor and had surgery, you know you got to beg and plead to get any type of real meds. They damn near do full brain surgery on you and give you a Tylenol, tell you to go home.
You even look at like black people in nursing homes, in geriatric centers. The nurses will not comb their hair, not change them, like walk past their room. Well, that person is combative and this and that. Like they won't even fuck with them because of their texture of their hair, things like that. They got all these different excuses and these fears against them for no fucking reason. It's really crazy how they do us.
So she was charged with child abuse and malicious wounding after multiple babies. I want to say the count was up to 7. How did that pass?
After the first one.
Mysteriously suffered broken legs. So in my mind, it's more than one person involved in this. She might have been the one doing all the breaking, but someone was seeing that happening, knowing it was happening, and covering that shit up. And this goes on time and time again. This is just someone who was caught. Now, there were these other nurses who got caught, and this is how disgusting this is. Black people who would give birth in the hospital, they said just for shits and giggles, they would switch the babies. So imagine you and your wife go have a kid. You know, they take them all, we got to go check them out, blah, blah, blah. They would switch your baby with somebody else's. So that makes me sit and think like, damn, all these cases of these dudes who've been married to their wives 20, 25 years, they're like, damn, you don't really look like me. Man, I just got a feeling. And they go get a DNA test and come to find out the kid was never theirs. We automatically assume she was doing some foul shit and had a kid behind his back, not thinking that, damn, these nurses be at the hospital switching babies.
Playing Russian roulette with children.
So you might be raising a kid thinking it's yours, but it's not. Because some motherfucking racist piece of shit switched your kid at the hospital. So for the people who don't see color, why was she only breaking black babies' legs if racism don't exist? Y'all say we put race in everything. Why you gotta make everything about color? Why you gotta make everything about race? Explain this. Explain this fucking book.
It's in everything, yeah.
Do you see this shit? Medical experimentation on black Americans. They've been experimenting on black people since they fucking found us. Everything is about race. Everything. I don't give a fuck what it is. Anything that got to do with black people in America is some racism involved. From the housing, schooling, medical, anything, grocery stores, any fucking thing. Racism is tied to it. But they try to erase the history and don't tell you so you don't fucking know. You got nurses, boy, fuck jail. Give her to the families. All 7 babies, legs she broke. Put her in a room with the families, and that's justice. Whatever they decide to do, I'm happy with that. Because she deserved to be in a grave. Fuck jail.
I agree.
Under the grave, bro.
She need to be under the, these are babies who were
diabolical
just
things
born.
need to happen to her.
Babies that were just born. You broke their leg.
Idea, yeah. That's cold-blooded.
Bro, they said up to I forget the exact percentage, but a high percentage of black women, for some reason, have C-sections. And a majority of them don't really need to have one. The hospital's lying and saying you need to have a C-section. Go ahead. I'm going to let y'all...
No, because my grandma actually had a C-section that she said she didn't really want to, but they kind of talked her into it. Oh, the baby's too big or some bullshit like that. And then that's why she ended up getting one. And she said that shit was treacherous. Pretty much. And the scar it leaves and all of that shit, like she just felt
they were trying
really
to do that too
it.
as well because C-section babies typically have weaker immune systems. So that's why they're trying to push you towards that because a healthier child through vaginal, they don't want that. But also too for the back to that child, that's why, this is game for the audience out there. Anytime your child is in a hospital, advocate, be there. I don't give a fuck. I know they say 12 now is the legal limit for a child to make their own decisions, but man, be there. Advocate for your child. Never stop, bro. Press the lines. No does not mean no in the medical field, bro. If you feel like you need to get retested or whatever the case may be, press that line. Always be present because that shit for real with that nurse, there's no way that nurse should even had that child out the room. I know laws have changed now, but now I know for sure in California, typically when you give birth, that child doesn't even leave the room. They do everything in that room. But even if your child leaves that room, a parent, somebody needs to accompany that child no matter where it's at in the hospital.
She needs to have every bone in her body broken one by one.
She need to be set on fire alive.
Every bone in her body should be broken one by one.
No, facts.
And what's crazy, I had a woman in the comments saying this happened to her when she was a baby.
Her legs were broken by the nurse?
One of her bones were broken in the hospital, and her parents couldn't figure out why, and the hospital told her they don't know how or why it happened. So this type of shit been going on for a long time, and this type of shit is the reason why natural home births are becoming a popular thing again. Mind you, you're not even supposed to lay down and give birth. There was this fucking king, I forget his name, some sick fuck wanted to see childbirth, so they had the woman lay down so he can sit and watch. Really, you're supposed to stand up. Because the baby will damn near just shoot right out. This is why you be in so much pain and got to get epidurals and all that, because you're not supposed to even be on your back giving birth. So that's a whole nother thing. They are having women do this sick shit and they know it's wrong. And they still having you do that shit anyway.
Yep.
So it's a whole lot of fucked up shit that goes on in the medical industry. You come and they know what's wrong with you and they prescribing you wrong meds on purpose because you black. They giving you shit that's gonna fuck you up. Misdiagnosing the fuck out of you. You got to come back 3, 4, 5 times before you get the right meds because they want to juice you for your money. Like, bro, it's
a lot.
And this is why a lot of y'all women need to go through and get in this fucking medical field. We need more black nurses. We need more black surgeons. We need more black doctors. We need black people seeing and helping black people because these other races don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck, bro. I got a homie that's in the military. He's a nurse, right? He's working on getting his own office. Bro, the stories that he tell me about how he got to check his coworkers because they be skipping the black patients. The ones who can't bathe, they leaving them in there for a week, 2-3 weeks, especially if the family don't come. If they ain't got no family,
It's over with.
niggas over with. A lot of them people who had the, you know what, and was DOAing in the hospital wasn't by accident. They was letting them motherfuckers die or helping them motherfuckers die. A lot of foul shit goes on, bro. And it's not no black people policing it. It's man, this shit's serious.
I can believe
Everything is about race. Don't never let them guilt you for bringing up race. Everything is about race. And read the comments. This is why I say most people that's not black, they don't give a fuck about black people. I don't care if they got black friends or not. They don't care, bro. I'm seeing people in the comments, well, what if the baby had a rare condition or did they look for, like, trying
Making
to
any
find a way
excuse,
to justify, like, first of all, the condition she was referring to is like 1 in 10,000, period. What are the odds of 7 babies in the
That
same
she
hospital?
has care.
It's not that in her care. Like, you got a better chance hitting the lottery twice.
that part.
Like,
That part.
This is how these people think. They don't give a fuck about you, bro.
They're finding an escape. They find any reason to make an escape for her.
Like, I can't even say the type of things that should happen to her because I'll get flagged on YouTube. But I want y'all to just really think about this shit, bro. Go through this book and really think about this. This shit is crazy. When you really sit back and see how they experimented on black prisoners in prison, especially if you ain't got no family that visits, this is why it's key. If you got family anywhere, these nursing homes, hospital, prison, anywhere, make your presence felt. Because the ones who don't have people advocating for them be the ones that be experimenting on.
know
You
they
doing
ain't
weird
never
shit.
lying.
Yeah, they know
You
they
ain't
can.
never lying, bro. You gotta be there. Pop up unexpectedly. Don't ever be routine with it either.
Bioterrorism targets blacks. This is crazy. They literally gave niggas syphilis and sat back and watched and seen the effects of it.
Of what will happen, yeah.
Like, bro, how this woman is still alive, I don't know. Put her in general population. That's all I'm gonna say.
Facts.
Put her in general
No, real
population.
talk.
Let her
And
walk the yard.
Let her walk the yard and whatever happened. But shit like this is no marching that gotta happen. I don't want to see no petitions.
Nah.
I want to see demonstrations. I want to see some violence.
Eye for an eye on that one.
Yeah.
All that talking and just no. This is the type of shit we got to get our own justice. Fuck that.
I agree with that.
Fuck the court system. Free her now.
Certain crimes are just so like heinous where I don't even think jail time would even like be suffice for the family. You know what I'm saying? That's something where, like you said, the family should handle that, or like you said, throw her in the general pop, bro, and let that shit be known what she did. Pass the word along. Like, hey, that's that nurse.
Bro, and this really don't get talked about. Think about the dentist, bro. Do you know that dentists are telling people they have cavities that
And they
don't exist?
Yeah. They go into other places. They say, you don't got no cavities. That shit crazy.
You bring your kids to the dentist. Oh, yeah. Little man got 8 cavities.
Insurance, baby. They
It's
gonna
going to
charge
run
them.
you blase blah. You like, what? He don't even eat candy.
Mm-hmm.
So people was like, this shit kind of weird. Going to get a second opinion at a private office. Man, his teeth healthy as hell.
But that's the problem, is that a lot of these places are private institutions, and so they're for profit. So if you come in my practice, I pretty much run it, and I'm already have the licensing and the backing from, you know, the municipalities that are going to give me that, to where like they pretty much giving me the go to say, okay, you do whatever you want, as long as we come in here yearly for an audit, or every 2-3 years we come for audit, everything's fine, you good to go. So that's why they're able to go ahead and do that shit.
Bro, I just had the flu. My son, he got it now. You know, I had a phone appointment. These motherfuckers did not call me. So now I got to go up there and raise hell. A phone appointment. Mind you, they want you to come in because they want the copay.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what, they try to advocate, oh, you got to come in. Why? I already know the symptoms. I know exactly what it is. This is what I need. Prescribe me the meds.
They try to consult you to death.
You know, we just got to know you don't. They want that copay. And when you don't give them that copay, this type of shit happens. Oh, they lost you in the system. Like the medical industry is really fucked up. There's a lot of black people that die at the hands of doctors and we just blame it on circumstances. No, it ain't the fucking circumstances. Circumstances, they killing black people legally.
It's big business.
And it's not being talked about. Like, bro, do you know what they do with the umbilical cord? When you, like, some sick
and
shit.
The placenta, too.
The placenta?
They
Bro,
have people
they do a
come
lot of
and
sick
they
shit
want
with
you to
that
sign
shit.
it off. They'll have somebody put it in the box and it's gone.
They doing look up the black market. How much your body is worth on the black market. This is why every episode you'll hear say melanin's worth more than gold. They need melanin. They came up with a process how to get it out of your skin. It's the fucking book on how to get the melanin out your shit. They was killing slaves, getting them like.
Oh, there's actually a book called The Delectable Negro too that talks about how people have, taken our skin, for purses and done all types, even eating us.
Eating us.
Like, it's really crazy how deep it goes.
They don't tell you the history. That's why they try to fucking erase it. Because it's more vile and disgusting than you can even imagine. These sick fucks was making boots out of you. Purses, hats. What they call it, frazzle drip now? They've been doing that to black people. Eating you. You see those fucking those art exhibits where they got the bodies like they laid up being. Bro, they really doing that shit.
They really doing it.
Like that shit's real. They making it art. No, it's hidden in plain sight. These motherfuckers having dinner, eating your ancestors. And say, why you gotta make everything about race?
It's always been like that.
Because they did.
They did it.
Y'all made everything about race.
They did.
Fuck are you talking about?
They did.
And when I say silence is agreement, prime example. How many of their people are coming out and condemning this? No, what are they doing? In the comments trying to figure out a way out for her. Maybe it was a condition. Maybe it was an accident. What the fuck? 7?
That's true.
And listen, the Klan, they're in everything. The police, the medical, your schooling, the fire, like
churches.
Just think about
military.
This. She was the kid of one of them motherfuckers who was hanging your ancestors and taking pictures next to their body.
At a picnic.
At a picnic. Like really think low-hanging fruit. You remember, you go look up them old pictures, you see the little girls cheesing next to the body hanging. She's one of them. Or her mom was one of them, had a kid, instilled those thoughts into her brain, and she's still carrying it on. And these are the people who are in charge of your kids 8-9 hours a day at school. Yeah. Telling you your kid retarded. Oh, he's slow. You got to be in a slow class.
ADHD.
Oh, you got ADHD.
Yeah.
Just really think about it. This is why I don't believe shit them people be telling me. I don't be believing none of that shit.
No, I feel you. Yeah.
These people don't give a fuck about your kids.
Not at all.
They do not have your kid best interest in mind. And now, at 12, your kid can go to the doctor on his own. So imagine what they doing to your kid.
They seal their medical report where you can't even access it on your phone.
Which is nuts.
They gonna let your son go cut his fucking dick off. And don't tell you.
Man, at 12. Look at the mindset at a 12-year-old.
Oh, yeah, you need the flu shot and all this other shit. They're gonna tell your 12-year-old kid that. Inject him with all kind of shit. Tuskegee experiment 2.0. You wonder why your son all fucked up at 14.
That's real talk.
It's this. Warfare. We are in a silent war. And you stupid fucks are on podcasts talking about nerds need to take care of your fucking kids that you had with a drug dealer in high school. And this is going on in the real world. The fuck are we talking about?
It's sad.
Black culture. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
The reality is so tough for us, and people have to get adjusted to it because the reality is what it is. I think a lot of times we try to drown out the reality with the bullshit, and unfortunately, that's what we've decided as a culture to pick up. to ease the pain and to ease the harsh reality that we have to live in every day. I think reality can only get better once we face it head on, though.
It's war time. We are in a war, all out war from every angle. Every angle. We under attack and we out here playing.
I'm gonna say this. Back to what you just said about our culture. Podcasts like this was gonna make it cool for us to wake up. You get what I'm saying? We of other culture. We ain't nothing fake about us. You know what I'm saying? We all pretty much know each other. You know, we bringing all facts. This can continue to bring education to people who probably just don't know or didn't want to know. We can wrap it up with, like you said, give the candy with the medicine, bro. A little bit at a time. That's all we can do by each podcast, by each show. Continue to talk like this. And because, again, I ain't never even heard of that book. So now, guess what I'm about to do when I leave here? Amazon, you get what I'm saying?
The Black Apartheid. Your government. The people that y'all so trusting of, read the atrocities they did to you in this book. Why do you think I have such a problem with authority? It was legal to lynch your black ass at one point.
Yeah. It just became
a federal crime.
Yeah, man, shout out to Emmett Till.
Yeah, 2000 what?
2003 or 2002?
I think even just recently, I thought it just became a federal crime.
This is why I hate when, oh man, it's the law. The law said it was legal to use your babies as alligator bait. And they put it on postage stamps and cards and shit. It was legal, the law. I don't give a fuck about no law. The fuck is wrong? Man, you know what?
I feel you. And
y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all is really crazy. Y'all playing. Y'all fucking playing. This is why they want to take this shit out of the school. And even when it was in the school, the school didn't tell you about this. All they told you was, I have a dream, and y'all was at the back of the bus. What about this shit? Why they don't teach this during Black History Month? Hey, man, when you go to your doctor, be careful, because this is what they used to do to y'all. All you know is I had a dream, and we sat at the back of the fucking bus. Y'all niggas is playing. Y'all playing. It's real war out here, and y'all playing. Y'all still thinking race don't fucking matter? Nah, nigga, race matter more than ever. Racism real as it's ever been. You got a fucking white bitch in the hospital breaking the legs of newborn black babies.
March 29th of 2022 is when the Emmett Till anti-lynching act happened.
And that came off the backs of remember that was that summer where there was black men ended up hanging from trees.
Yep,
and
all over.
They all had videos of them going into a store and purchasing a robe, right? They all had that footage of that. And that was on the backs of that. So it's just crazy how that works.
Bro, we had a black kid walk into a gymnasium
and get rolled,
rolled in a mat with his organs missing, and they deemed it a suicide.
What about the black girl that
y'all
spent
niggas
the
is
night
playing.
at the?
Y'all is fucking playing. Y'all forgot about this shit?
Yeah.
Rolled up in a mat.
High school student.
Organs gone. He took his own organs out and rolled himself up. Come to find out the kids that he was into it with, fucking daddy is some big wig at the CIA or wherever. One of them major organizations that they infiltrated, covered that shit up, and y'all ate that. You had a black girl at an all-white sleepover, or a lady or something.
Yeah.
Ended up dead in the front yard. Y'all ate that. Y'all niggas is playing. These niggas is going full out war. And then playing in your face. Oh yeah, you did it to yourself. What about the chick in the military? Had like acid all on her face, shot 3-4 times in the head. Oh, it's a suicide. How the fuck you shoot yourself in the head 4 times?
Yeah. Yeah. I was there in Texas. When they in Texas?
Y'all niggas is playing, bro. Y'all let these goofies get on these podcasts and tell you, oh, race don't matter. Nah, race don't matter because this shit ain't happening to them. It's only happening to you. Redlining was real. Still real. Y'all niggas playing, man. Y'all got any final words? Because I'm finna snap. Y'all niggas is really playing. And y'all want to talk about, I'm not going 50-50 with a man. Bitch, look Look what they doing to your kids in the hospital.
We need each other now more than ever.
How
Yeah.
the fuck you complaining about splitting bills? And they doing this type of shit.
Man.
This, like, really? Y'all niggas is crazy.
Wake up.
Y'all is really crazy. All women empowerment. The same ones who fed you that did this. CIA funded that movement, you dumb bitch. I don't trust no woman that's black that say she a feminist. Fuck you. Cause you riding with the ops, you dumb bitch.
Wake up, man. Our conspiracies are now and have always been a reality. But it's time to wake up, black people.
Wake the fuck up, man. I'm out of here the viral way. Bang.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest where they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitches bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.